time I bump right into you, I get all tongue-tied. Want you to know me, but I'm way too shy. I can't just go around admitting that it's you I like. I wish that I had guts enough to flirt a little, but I'm too scared I'll fail. I wish that I could listen to the voice inside me, a voice that always says, give it a go, don't waste your time, 'cause you're running out. Give it a go and ask her out, only takes one try, yeah. Even if she tells you no, then at least you know. So give it a go, give it a go. I just can't read you when you pass me by. Sometimes you look my way and say my name and I turn around, but when I see you, you just walk on by. It's like you wanna talk but get caught up by your own mind. I wish that I had guts enough to flirt a little, but I'm too scared I'll fail. I wish that I could listen to the voice inside me, a voice that always says, give it a go, don't waste your time, 'cause you're running out. Give it a go and ask her out, only takes one try, yeah. Even if she tells you no, then at least you know. So give it a go, give it a go. Oh, oh. Let her know, let her know, let her know, let her know. Oh, let her know, let her know, let her know. Yeah, just give it a go. Let her know, let her know, let her know, let her know. Oh, give it a go, give it a go. I wish that I had guts enough to flirt a little, but I'm too scared I'll fail. I wish that I could listen to the voice inside me, a voice that always says, give it a go, don't waste your time, 'cause you're running out. Give it a go and ask her out, only takes one try, yeah. Even if she tells you no, then at least you know. So give it a go, give it a go. Oh, oh. Let her know, let her know, let her know, let her know.
It's time for another Power Play Show with Coach Frenchy, Andrew Lepage, in our tap, and Michael DiVellano. It's time, Power Play Show.
Coach, please, I need help. Every time Erna Tap goes on vacation, he makes me take care of his kid. Please, I need help. You see him? He's giving me a hard time. See, he's crying for Erna Tap.
Here we go. Welcome back to another Power Play Show with your hockey coach guru, Coach Frenchy, directly for the beautiful Sunshine State in Florida. It was our friend Roger looking for an tap. He is on vacation this week. And honestly, I'm alone this week because everybody is on vacation. Andrew is back on the chalet. And our tap is somewhere around the north in Ontario. And Michael maybe possibly he will join me during the week. But until then, I'm going to follow up. I will sit with you for the rest of the week, or the beginning of the week, honestly. It's Sunday night, July 17, 2022. Thanks for joining us tonight. Don't forget to please click on the likes. And we're going to do a normal show like I do. I think I'm good enough to handle each one of you tonight. And I don't have any problem with that part of that. The only thing we ask you, please be nice and respectful inside the chat. And then finally, if you have a chance to put the letter Q in front of your question, that'd be easier for me to follow up each one of your question tonight. I'm going to go all the way until at the end we don't have no question. We're going to shut down with the Frenchy Quiz at the end of this show tonight. We're going to be live every morning at 12 o'clock Eastern Time, Monday to Friday again this week. Until everything could change in August. Supposed to leave in August. I will leave in August. I don't know the date, but we got a couple of good news this weekend, so I'm excited. We'll see happening, but I can wait maybe to go in Thailand very soon. A couple of action today in the NHL. Going to talk about the NHL news around the league. But tonight we talk about the winner of the off-season so far. So we're going to go with the team. Who do you believe are the winner with their action, by their trade, by their UFA signature, and possibly with their draft pick? Some have a really great draft pick during the date of the July 7 and 8. And there are a couple of teams make a couple of great trades. Some of them great signatures. So we're going to go through this, overview what's going on. And then, of course, we're going to talk about anything you want to talk. It's this week, it's off season. So we start to go downhill for the next couple of weeks. Everything right now is shutting down most of the team, honestly. But still have a couple of players on the market. We talk about Nazem Kadri. The rumor is the Colonel tried to negotiate to figure out who they're going to trade, how they can open up their salary cap to sign or resign Nazem Kadri. That would be something. John Kleber is the same situation. Can he stay in Dallas? Can the Dallas find a way to sign him, or he go maybe in Seattle? So we'll be interested in a couple of those other players, honestly. And Toronto Maple Leafs signed today, or resigned today, Pierre Engvall for a 1-year contract at $2.5 million. Engvall was a signature today. We have the biggest name after that. We have to go with above a few. Let's go with Matthias Janmark. Signed a 1-year contract at $1.25 million with the biggest Golden Knight. Janmark play, honestly, he signed with the Edmonton Oilers, but he came for the biggest Golden Knight. I apologize for that one over there. That's my mistake. Sometimes I make mistake. And prior to that, he was with the Dallas Star, Janmark, the Sweden players. Nico Mikola resigned with the St. Louis Blues, a 1-year contract at $1.8 million. And then the veteran defenseman Michael DeSoto for the Ottawa Senators signed with the Florida Panthers, a 1-year contract at $750. We know the Florida Panthers signed a couple of the veterans around the team at low money or a low contract. Honestly, that's what the Florida Panthers did so far for the off-season. So that's all the signature we have today. No trade, honestly. The Montreal Canadiens have no signature as a NHL team, but they signed 3 players on the Laval Rocket. You just have to follow me on my video of the day. Every day, 11 o'clock Eastern Time, the Abs Daily News with the hockey coach, Coach Frenchy. We'll only talk about the Montreal Canadiens. At the end, I talk about the NHL news around the league. But that's what's happening about this. So that's what is all the introduction of the show tonight. Hopefully an amazing, great weekend. We are at the second half of the month of July. And for the next 6 weeks, it's going to be quiet. But first of all, the NHL today was the end of the arbitration. We have 24 players request to go to the salary arbitration. So they're going to go negotiation until the date is in front of the judge. And until then, they can negotiate back and forth. If not, they have to go in front of the judge to figure out the salary cap. Really surprised. Pierre-Luc Dubois and Patrick Laney refused to go that way. So what happening with this, when you do that, you become a free agent player, a UFA players the following year. So Patrick Laney and Pierre-Luc Dubois, next year, they could be on the market as a UFA, and they could be traded at the trade deadline. So it'll be interesting. These two players refused to go that way. So Dubois is going to have a contract at 6.8, I believe, and Laney is about $8 million. So that's the big news of the day, of those things around the league, honestly. And then that's pretty much what I have to tell you about the news around today. But we have a couple of great news. What are you talking about? Nicolas de Gauby-Bonneau is in the house tonight. Dans la belle province de Québec, dans la région de Sherbrooke. Bienvenue, mon ami Nicolas. On t'aime beaucoup, mon Nicolas. And the captain of the Moderator Hockey National Show is back in the house tonight. And Mr. Danny T, welcome back. Thanks to be with us tonight. A friend from the Montreal Island, Miss Nat Lafort. Welcome back, Nat. Hopefully you're doing well. And hopefully you have an amazing, great weekend. And you're ready to rock and roll. Nat work a lot, ladies and gentlemen. She have a big heart, and she is a woman with a lot of busy women. Talk about busy women, the morning early until the night. And she love the Montreal Canadiens. She love hockey, and she like to talk about this. And she's a great friend of the Hockey National Show. Welcome back, Nat. Thank you so much, Danny, for the song. Andrew Ford. Welcome back, Mr. Andrew Ford. Hopefully, an amazing, great off-season so far, Mr. Andrew. Here's the first question of the night. High five. Here's the other player that my Hurricane Acare and the Vegas trade, not max under contract. No. You talk about Coquelin. He's a defenseman. No, he gave us the contract extension. No, he did give not. He's below $1 million. Andrew, so he's at 765, 785. I can recall it. Andrew. Secondly, he's already signed, and the Carolina right now are under $4 million. So $4 million under the salary cap. I can confirm with you. I give always those kind of number in my head, but here we go. $4,083,000. They have to sign 4 more players, Mr. Andrew. One of them is Martin Nekash, the 23 years old, is a RFA. Eden Bear, the defenseman, right defenseman, they got the trade again, Warren Frigel last year with Edmonton Oilers. All the 2 players, they have to sign back with them. And so that's the situation with this, Mr. Andrew. If you have any question else, Mr. Andrew, let me know. I'll be a pleasure to answer. And the assistant captain, the moderator, welcome back, Mr. Jose Duarte, directly from upstate New York. Jose, welcome back. Yeah, I'm directly from the Bell Center tonight. You have no hockey at the Bell Center, so you know, I'm going to get a suite over there. Nobody will know. So I took the key and I slip around, and you know, I'm sure the camera will pick me up, but don't tell to anybody. I'm right there in the suite beside Josh Molson. When we have some connection and hockey, they can go anywhere. Just kidding. Our friend from Finland, Mr. Yamo Vartanen. Yamo, hopefully an amazing great day. Yamo is still in the jail with our friend Roger. Thanks to be with us, Mr. Yamo. A lot of tuna still in the fridge, Mr. Yamo. And our friend from Marietta, Georgia, Mr. Angelo. Welcome back in the house tonight. Here we go. I feel better in this on this area. I feel I love the purple and my logo Montreal behind me, and each one of you in the chat tonight. I love to be about am I coach? That's Roger Nooner. Yes, sir, mon Danny. About this one, West Looking Dog, Nooner Ave. Yeah, mo. Adam Burgers, directly from the Vegas, another moderator. All the moderators are in the chat tonight. So we have a lot of police in the corner. So be careful. you're going to get arrested if you don't nice with the people. Adam said, welcome back, first of all, Adam. The Vegas Golden Knight lost another players. Yeah, he was on UF3, Adam. Honestly, the problem with, you know already, the salary cap is the biggest problem, Adam, with the Vegas Golden Knight. And that's another one. Exactly. Watch the woman, 100 meters, run very fast. Yeah, that'll be something we have to look about this one over there. Mr. William McClary. Welcome back, William. Thanks to be with us tonight. Hopefully you had an amazing, great weekend, William. William is a great, always ask great question, and he wants to take information. Don't easily ask questions. Tonight and this week, guys, and I've been there. It's my second tour. I do this the off season, right? And we are right now. We're not going to have a lot of people because the hockey and the really fans like you are here tonight. But you're going to lose 20, 25 more people because they are not all into it, and because you have no action right now in hockey. It's going to be like that. So those kind of night like me, the power play show or the morning skate show right now, you take advantage of those questions so I can give you the best I can. And then we have a couple of guests coming. I said Marco D'Amico's coming soon. Ross Cohen's coming soon. The ex-NHL player Andy Suttons will be here July 28th. Put this on your calendar. And this week, guys, I'm doing an auction. Yeah, I'm doing my first auction. Maybe it will be my last one. Of the Hockey Nation Live Show. So what are you talking about? I have about a lot of things I accumulate in my life. The Jersey Hockey, East Coast Hockey League, and all this friends. I have a Montreal Canadiens jersey. I have some stuff for Toronto Maple Leaf. I have a really nice jersey around, and I'm going to put this in auction during one night this week. So I'll try to figure out this right now, and I'm going to. You can buy something, pucks, and everything like that, a poster, all the kind of stuff like that. So it's going to, I don't know yet the date. I need to prepare this, so we'll see how this works around. But I was not sure to do it, but I said, you know what, you guys, you're great. It's not about to make money. It's because those stuff is not coming follow with me. And why not to sharing this with someone? So someone want to buy it for X dollars. And I would say, okay, $10 for this one, $30 for this one. And then you can buy it. And then you email me and I was shipping to you every time that. And so we'll see how this works. But you never know. It's a lot of fun things. That's what we do at the Hockey Nation Show. We're not, we try different things and we see. Our friend Bobby Bagadonuts, he's in the house tonight. Our new subscriber and supporter, and Mr. Bobby, we love you, Mr. Bobby. Another fans, Adam, by the way, I introduced Bobby. Bobby is a big fan of the Vegas Golden Knight, Adam Berger. So, Mr. Adam, by the way, Adam, how's your off season, by the way? I know you are off season, but you do something. Oh, he's back in the house, ladies and gentlemen. We miss you. And hopefully you're doing well, Peter. And I'm glad to see you tonight on the July 17th, Peter. Welcome back in the house tonight. Peter August, welcome back. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation Live Show tonight. And we have José Duarte. Toronto signed Pierre Val, 2.25 contract. Yeah. Ekval have a really good second half of the season with the Toronto Maple Leaf. He's a third line. He is a 6'3", 6'4". Great puck protection. Have maybe his best year this year with the Toronto Maple Leaf. And I will verify this to be sure when I'm telling this. But I believe I'm right. I could be wrong, honestly. 15 goals, 35 points. Here we go. It was his third year at full time in NHL. And he has 15 goals. So 2.25, good deal for me at that moment. I don't see wrong about this. The problem with Toronto Maple Leaf now is, okay, what are y'all doing with Sendin? And I wouldn't be surprised this year. Some have a offer sheet, and that would be. I'll be curious about if a team can give an offer sheet for Sandin and what Toronto is going to do. I'm sure they're going to get him and tie the offer sheet. Example, I don't know, like Montreal said, let's go give $3 million to Rasmus Sandin. So at $3 million, that's give them a second-round pick, if I can recall it. He's 22 years old. Now Toronto said, oh, no, we keep him. But that put now Toronto as 583. That put him about $4.5 million over cap. So they will have to figure out something after that. So I wouldn't be surprised someone make a big offer sheet to the Rasmus Sandin for the Toronto Maple Leafs. I could be wrong here, but I feel this way like Kotkaniemi. And I don't think so. Someone will give him $4 million. But because Toronto have no money, and now I don't know what they're going to do with that. So it'll be interesting to see this, Jose. But about Ekval, great signature about this. Zev Lakav, welcome back in the house. Monica Zagli from Houston, Texas. Hopefully eat some barbecue this weekend. Mr. Joseph Laham, welcome back. Number one fans of the New Jersey Devils. Joseph can wait till the season start with the Devils. Another trade this weekend. They got John Marino. Congratulations. Marino, 24 years old, turned 25 years old. Great defenseman, 6'3", 200 pounds, 225, I believe. Did not have a great year overall, but he's solid defenseman. And right now, their defensemen on the right side of that, and New Jersey will be strong. Hamilton and Marino. They lost Ty Smith, but they have a couple of defensemen over there. The Luke Hughes coming there after that, and they have a lot of prospect on that one there. The biggest question now for the Devils is honestly how much they're going to give to Jasper Bratt. I want to be sure I'm not wrong about this one over there. Yeah. So Jasper Bovis and Jasper Bratt are both RFA. It's something right now that they have to figure out. They still have $12 million, but still, how much money they're going to get at Jasper will be interesting, Joseph. Something we have to follow up. The Hockey Nation Show will do the best we can. Mr. William Snyder, another one from the Colorado Avalanche, Colorado. Congratulations for your winner, the winner of the Stanley Cup, William, and back in the house tonight. We love you, buddy. I call the Kane winner because there's one trait with a Golden Knight about Pacioretty, Cohan, William. Thanks to let us know. We'll go talk a little bit more about this guy, but I'm getting there. I just want to welcome everybody, go through this, and then about 10, 15 minutes, we're going to go all the way that way over there. Peter, where are you guests tonight, Coach? They're on vacation, Peter. July. So Enotap is on vacation tonight, and you have to handle with me all night, for all week. Andrew is at the chalet until the end of the July. Michael didn't show up, pop up. He would pop up during the week, everything like that, Peter. So that's what's happening at that moment. So it's all right. It's okay. People need vacation sometime, right? Was this busy UFA period in Israel? Not really, Peter. It's always been that way. One is really low salary, Peter. When I'm talking about only one over $8 million, honestly, it was Johnny Gaudreau. And the reason why, for the last 2 years, the salary cap is really tight for many teams. So they try to figure out how they can drop money, everything like that. So not the busiest about signature, but lowest for the salary cap for the players to get more money. Like Palat got $6 million, you know. So you can see the team try to manage their salary cap properly to be sure they can get what they're looking for. So it will be interesting. Like why the reason Kadri is not signed yet is because of that situation. I think he wants to go back to Colorado and they try to figure out what they have to do. Clamber is another one over there. Then Needy Reader is another. He had no rush for them, honestly, but to get over $7 million, that would be shocking for me. If someone gave $8 million to Clamber, guys, I would be like, are you killing me? But we'll see. We'll see, Peter, about this and go from there. Carlos Benavides, welcome back, Carlos. Welcome back. Another great supporter of the Hockey Nation show. Do you think Canada will the team to beat on the Metropolitan? Yes, Carlos, with the New York Rangers. I still believe the two of them are a little bit over Pittsburgh, Washington, New Jersey, Columbus, and Philadelphia. So I think they are about. Now, it's not because they get Brent Burns and Max Pacioretty. Now they're going to, because they're still losing their second center over there. If you think about that team over there as a second center, they think now it's going to be Kotkaniemi. So Kotkaniemi jumped from 4 to 2. So you have Ao, Kotkaniemi, Stahl, and then after that, whatever they want to use over there. On that one, it will be Peterson. Lane Peterson could be a one they can use if they have to. So still a great team with the Revenant. Of course, Zed Jarvis after his consist, hopefully he considers what he's doing. They still have a great defenseman over there with Slavin. Of course, a Pesce, and now they have Brent Burns took the spot at D'Angelo, and they have the same goaltender. So again, they're going to be a great thing. Now, to be the number one team in the East Conference, I have some doubt at this moment. But they can compete with Florida Panthers, Tampa Bay, Toronto, and the New York Rangers. So it'll be interesting. This how it's going to, the outcome of this East Conference during the year. Great question, Carlos, by the way. I love those kind of questions. Mr. Sean McIntyre, directly from the Maritime in Canada. Sean, welcome back in the house tonight. I also believe that people are thinking the app should trade Cole for PLD. They can get him for nothing in 2 years. That will be terrible. Here we go, Sean. First of all, I don't know if you hear me, my introduction earlier. Pierre-Luc Dubois now saved 1 year. So he did not go on the salary. He's a RFA. All right? He got a qualification, but he did not get he did not get qualification. So right now, he saved 1 year. He can become a UFA next season. Season 23-24, he can become UFA, Sean, because his action. So not only wait 2 years, now we can wait 1 year, Sean. So for me, no reason. Oh, we can trade Dvorak Anderson. Yeah, but who they are Winnipeg Jet? Do you think they will let go that way? My only concern will be, not my concern, here's how I see how I can see it. Pierre-Luc Dubois want to play Montreal. So if they just said, oh, let's go trade him and Edmonton, example. But he would not stay in Edmonton. He want to play Montreal. So maybe at the trade deadline, Winnipeg said, hey, we're going to lose him anyway. We're not to try to trade him to, I don't know, Philadelphia, example. Not Philadelphia, but Toronto. For the rest of the next 3 months at the trade deadline, they get a first-round pick and they get maybe another players in return. Now he go to Toronto and then he become a UFA. Of course, he's not going to sign again over there. But that's what they think. The other way they can do and said to Montreal, hey, listen, we cannot get Zuski, we cannot get a first-round pick 2023. Can we get Dvorak in return? Can we get an Hoffman? Can we get Anderson? I don't know. It's like this. That's the only way Montreal can make something there. But otherwise, Montreal, and at the end of the day, Sean, between you and me, guys, and I see comments on my videos every day now, some people thinking Montreal is going to make the playoff, or they hope they make the playoff. It's like you asking me, hey, coach, you're going to play at a tennis Wimbledon in the next tennis tournament and a tennis Wimbledon, and you're going to win it. I'm never going to win it. I don't play with tennis. But my point to you is Montreal, they cannot win the Stanley Cup next year. Cannot make the playoff. We know that. But some fans think they can do that. And it's not Pierre-Luc Dubois you're going to get right now and to get this part of this. Oh, you're not going to drop, we're not going to drop salary. No. It's 5 million plus 4 million, 9 million, and we're going to have Dubois. He's going to get about $7-8 million. The key, Sean, like you said, it's only 1 year now. Wait. Push Winnipeg to the wall at the end if they want to move and make a move. If not, wait on the UFA. That's it. That's it. He already said, I want to play Montreal. Yeah, no rush. We're not going to make the playoff. But a great comments there, Sean. Thank you. Bobby, back at the nuts. Do you think the Knights will lose more players to make it under the cap space? Will they make up the 50 goals they lost from the Jersey and Jean-Marc? Here's the point with the Vegas Golden Knights, Bobby. And it's a great you're sharing with me tonight. So they have $2 million, 1.3 over. And they have to sign a couple of players. That's not good news. All right? So the hope for them is maybe to get 1 or 2 players on the long term. But now, be careful. Be careful, Barbie. And I always forget this one there. The contract of Shea Weber, guys, it does not count yet on the $83,000, on the $83 million. So the $83 million right now, minus $8 million, that bring back right now at $75 million. So they have to spend right now 8 more millions for about 7 more players. That's not a lot of money. I don't see a lot of movement there, but because of that scenario with Weber, that's helping them about this. So they have to sign Nicolas Hag, and they have to sign Kostler and Nicolas Roy. You know, Hag could be asked at $2 million. Roy could be about 8.5, 8.8. And Kostler could not get more at this part over there. And he said, you know what? We cannot go at 23 players, full roster. Let's go with 21 at the beginning. The minimum is 20 anyway. And go from there and see if we put some people on the long-term reserve and go and see what that. And expect right now Thompson to be a part of this as a goaltender to keep money lower for them. But I don't see like they're going to lose more now. Now, they can make a trade. But the losing players, just because they dropped the salary cap, I don't see that one out for the Vegas Golden Knights, Bobby. Anything else, let me know. That's a great background. Thanks so much, Mr. Peter. Very kind of you. William, Coach, the salary cap is 81 plus for a few years. Again, I ask you what you said the cap could go to 3-5 year given increasing revenue. Here we go, William. Great question. Now, the salary cap increasing this year for $1 million. It go at 82.5. When they make the meeting at the GM last year, their projection, because the COVID-19 hurt everybody, the owners, the players, they took the money for the escrow to pay all the expensive, everything like that. And, I don't want to go deep. So the player pay, they lose their escrow. With the new contract, and that's important, the contract they got with ESPN, the TNT Sport, those $7 billion put all those kind of money going to pay back in 3 years, the escrow. And it's going to be back normal in 3 years. So what they decide to do, William, for the next 3 years, this year, next year, and the following year, if everything is normally what their predictions are, they go to increase the salary cap for $1 million. So this year, 82, next year, 83, the following year, 84. Then after that, they open between $4 to $6 million. So in 4 years, it's going to be $90 million, 88 to 90 million, but more like $90 million in 4 years. So the team now are starting to thinking in 3 years, oh, now I can spend that kind of money. And I'm not perfectly right, but I know this situation. So if the number of the people in NHL carry, they supposed to get what they expect from everything else, they're supposed to go that direction. Now, they can go back in October at the West Palm Beach meeting, general manager, exchanging they're taking Mr. William, or maybe next year in March during the second. They do 2 meetings, guys. The owners, the president, not the, you know, all the management, the president, the team, the general manager, sometimes the owners are there, everybody is there, right? It's happening usually in October or November, late October, beginning November, and the next one usually is about March area, and both of them usually always been Boca Raton in Florida, West Palm Beach last season, and prior to that, because of COVID, it was on the Zoom, but that's happening, Mr. Williams. Hopefully this helping you to understand the situation to upcoming. Park the Monkey, welcome back in the house. We're going to get Park the Monkey this week, guys. We're going to make one night with Park the Monkey with me to talk about the Florida Panthers and the Atlantic Division. I'm going to give him some homework, and he will talk about fun things about with us at some point. So I can't wait to see that. Glad to see you, my Flipper. Flipper on sale. No. Flipper, follow me. Yamo is going to take the highway. Flipper is going to take the highway from the Atlantic Ocean, go all the way, and he's going to go to all the way back to Thailand. He's going to be with me in Thailand, but because it's too expensive, put him in the plane. I let him the swimming, and he would take a couple of weeks, and he'll be back with me, and maybe in October before the season's up. No, not if you talk about me. No, coming to Montreal. I don't have no problem, but you know, honestly, I don't have to lie to you. I decided to be semi-retired in 2020, and when I decided to do that, I have some paperwork to do, and I thought I have to go to Canada to set up some stuff. I finally did it, not by online, so I don't have to go back in Canada. And with all the kind of fly money, it's just expensive right now. So go straight to Thailand. About that. I have been hiking back. Oh, awesome, Adam. Congratulations. Good, you take care about yourself, Adam. You deserve it. Because when you will know, you have to go back at the school and high school, Mr. Adam. Looking dog, we don't have those in Finland about this one. Roger, welcome back in the house, Mr. Roger. Roger was the star of the night about this. I missed it. What did you miss? Did you miss the Roger? Nat? Hey, Randy Hen, welcome back. Oh, just a small extra comment on Petry. Is that Petry signed a $25 million contract just last year? Therefore, he must have been good before last year. Petry, honestly, he signed year before that. So I just want to confirm with you so I can confirm with you exactly. So Jeff Petry, guys, he signed a contract of 6 years. And that's a funny one. He signed a contract of 6 years at $33 million. And for some reason, Cap Friendly, guys, they mess up his contract. Oh, so I apologize for that one over there. They said to us he signed a contract in 15-16, and then he's done at 2021. So it's not true at all. And he gave him $5.5 million. What the heck's going on with... let's go to another way. They mess up his contract right now. So honestly, Randy, he signed a contract 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 more years ago. It was a 6-year deal at 6.2 for about $33 million and point something. So we have until 24, 25 to get there. We'll be 37 years old when it be done. for that contract, Randy. So just my additional comment is that so as last year, therefore he must have been good before last year. If you talk about his stats with the Montreal Canadiens, all right, his best season it was in 18-19. So what he did after that year, he signed his contract, Mr. Randy. Then after that, he got 40, 42, 27 points with the Montreal Canadiens. The last 3 years, it's been 12, 13, 11, 12, 6 goals in the last 5 years since he played with the Montreal Canadiens. Prior to that, is only 28 points, 16 points. So hopefully this helping you, Mr. Randy, to understand that's a great place. Not too many teams will offer restriction free agent contract. No, Randy, you're absolutely right about this one. There, you talk about an offer sheet, right, Randy? Toronto would be doing some trade. They have to, Jose. If they want to keep sending, I would said 3 names right now. Justin O, Alex Kerfoot, Jake Marsden. Now, they can maybe trade Ramos and then at some point, but that's all the 4 players, if you ask me, are going to be on the trade bait for the Toronto Maple Leafs. They are for that one there. Toronto take over the winner of Battle Vegas for home game this season. Again, the Blackhawks. Yeah, hopefully at them, they will be a good start. Mr. Bush Bouchard, love it. Bush Bouchard back in the house tonight from Vermont at the borders of the Vermont. Congratulations to be with us, Mr. Bush. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate. I will do my best to answer to you guys. And I will go to another way, Mr. Randy, and I have a couple of websites I can get some information. I cannot believe they get that way over there. I cannot believe it. They did not give us his normal contract on the cap friendly. Here we go. I forgot to put my glasses and my eyes was blurry. It's not matter, Roger. You look great without anyway. Do you believe Hugo is done for this summer? If they have to do something, Peter, and I feel they should do this, and I'm going to make my video tomorrow is one a piece of this on my video. They should look for the right defenseman. I think they should add a national players on the right defenseman, because I think that position is really lack of the experience over there. Quickly, I would say to you, Michael Stone. That's the one I was thinking quickly about him. Peter, 32 years old. He had a 6.11 game last year. Just in case something happened, if he does not work with Madison, Harris, Schoenemann on the right side. So if something happened, you get him. I know that will maybe push one out on the back and Laval Rocket, but I don't know why you can go with 8 defensemen with 6, 3 right D, only a 5. Because for me, Barron, Savard, and Whiteman is really not great. So I think another one for Stone that will helping them. That will push back one of the 2 rookies out. I understand that, but there's nothing wrong with this way. On the forward, they have no spot. So I don't see. Can they trade? They could trade, but they have no spot now. They are all full there, and the only thing could happen at some point, Peter, is Biron cannot start the season with Montreal Canadiens, but they already have 14. So, and they will bring, Jesse Alonen, and, they have some prospect he can join there. That's one my prediction at this moment. And if ever happened with Carey Price, They have Jake Allen, and they have Montembeault. Now, I heard today, about 7 o'clock tonight, the Vancouver Canucks gave the permission to Michael DiPietro, the goaltender, to have a conversation to go anywhere. So it could happen. Many teams looking for the backup number 2 or 3, and Montreal maybe get him. But that's pretty much what I have for you right now. Mr. Joseph Words, welcome back, Joseph. Thanks for being with the Hockey Nation Live Show. Glad to see you, buddy, with us. Do you think can we be able to trade Drouin Biron at the trade deadline? Drouin maybe, but now Biron, at least they have great years. Here we go. Easy, guys. Great question, Randy. I love those questions. Next time, Randy, and because we have not many people, please don't forget to put the letter Q. And we're teaching you guys. We don't take it personally. We just try to get the people, because if I want to fly all the questions quick, I can have a search. They give me all the questions. So don't forget to put the letter Q, and that'd be great. Again, I'm not skip your question. We just want to teaching you. That's simple. Here's the point, Randy. The Montreal Canadiens, let's move on to the trade deadline 22-23. Jake Allen, Paul Biron, Jonathan Drouin are 3 players right now with UFA. And I'm missing one in my head. You know, coach, sometimes he cannot remember everything. That enough. So that enough, Jake Allen, Jonathan Drouin, 3 pieces of the puzzle need to be traded. The key on this is to get at least 1 pick first round. At least 1. And I'm coming, guys, with my top 10 pick 2023. I'm almost done with this. Don't miss this one, guys. Can Montreal have a hat trick Slovakia next year? What are you talking about? Slavkovsky, Mezar. Next year, Dalibor, Divoski. Another Slovakia guy is unbelievable. He's going to be a top 8, maybe top 5. And can Montreal have a full line with a Slovakia? That would be interesting. But whatsoever. So that enough. Drouin, Jake Allen. I'm getting excited. I'm very excited. And then Paul Biron, all the 4 UFA for next year, Mr. Randy. So yes, they could do something like that if they have a good year. And I think that enough could be a great asset, and possible Jonathan Drouin if you have a good year to get at the trade deadline. And you don't trade players with contracts. At least is like a low contract. And I talked about the situation with Inotop yesterday about Jeff Petrie. You cannot do this. It's rare. It's not happen. Usually at the trade deadline, 99.9% those players are trade because they are UFA the following year, Randy. We go. Wait, Danny. Bonsoir, Mr. Steve G. Welcome back. I heard this year saw the most amount of money dealt out at UFA. Now, it's different things about this, Peter. We have to verify, but because the highest one was $1.3 billion, if I can recall it, Peter, about this one there. I would be shocked, Peter. This is the highest. This year is the highest amount of money dealt out at UFA. We have to check with Esport Track about this one, Peter. Adam, coach, Vegas will start the season with Thompson and Ferguson. If Thompson ride the table and make the crease his own, it's going to be hard to Leonard to come back and be the starter. Yeah, Adam, of course. But at some point, they will have to carry on. They cannot go all year long with 2 rookies like this, Adam. That would be important for them to have a Leonard. And now we see Bronswell, what's happening with him, if he's still in the long-term reserve or not. That's something they have to figure out about this one. For Vegas. Vegas is, it's just the goaltender is not great. I'm a little bit worried about them, about Leonard. Question, William. Is there any time frame you expect for all those free agent you covered on your last video? Do you have any time frame you expect for all the free agent you covered on your last video? Not really, William. There are no rush any moment. And when you have on the O like this, it's because something of shopping, or they try to figure out what they can do to open up. I believe Kadri have an agreement with Colorado. And Colorado try to figure out, okay, what we do. Can we trade JD Comfort? Can we trade Girard? What we do with Eric Johnson? Can we sit with him to explain to him like the Tampa Bay Lightning did it? The Tampa Bay Lightning guys, they cut the knots with the McDonough. They explained to him, so look, Ryan, we cannot keep you anymore. And I think that's the same thing. For me, Colorado have to go the same way with Eric Johnson. I will not trade a 24 years old Girard 5.5 to open up money for Kadri. I would take my 34 because Johnson next year has become UFA anyway. So they could buy him out and pay some money that we give them about, what, $2 million for the next 2 years. At least for this year, they will have more money. So that will be interesting about this, William. Glenberg's situation is a bit what Dallas did, but I think right now Dallas is not going to get him. I think Glenberg may be looking for other things. For me, Calgary, I don't get it. Calgary sleep right now. Lamariello sleep right now. They have two teams right now. I don't know what's going on with that. Winnipeg is another one. And if you're offense, I don't want to take me like offensive view or you thinking I'm negative. But Goudreau, they lost Goudreau. They want to take care about Tkachuk, but figure out your wing side. Nitty Raider is right there. You want a second center. Kadri is right there. Lula Mariolo, now he did nothing. Winnipeg lost Paul Stastny, and they tried to figure out what's going on with Dubois, Schneider, Sheffley, and Wheeler. They don't take any defensemen over there, so I don't know. And you talk about Carl Dubas, and we all agree, Toronto fans, Carl Dubas did minor things. He's scared to change the core, and he did really bad for my eyes. He did bad with Matt Murray. Samsonov, he did better, but it's not guaranteed because he was not prepared. He was not ready. But again, I could be wrong here. Mr. Roger Delaney, welcome aboard. Leonard will be motivated with a new coach. I predict a great year for him. Leonard, oh yeah. My head was Lenny. It all depends, Peter, of his health behind that one over there. À la one ligne, moi, je vais le bloquer. Je la vois en ligne, moi, je vais la bloquer. Mr. Roger, I Roger. Peter, respectfully, disagree. Comment je vois en ligne, Danny, Nolan, Adam, of course, Marshall, Jose. Thompson, Peter is going to fight for that starting point he deserves. Thompson, he will. Definitely, Adam. I'm just not sure about Ferguson yet. And I think it's very hard to go with two rookies at that level. It's too risky, Adam. Ottawa has the best young core coming up. Watch them out. Infinite Wire, welcome aboard. Yes, Infinite, they have a great core. You talk about Patterson, Norris, Tkachuk, DeBrincat, Sanderson, Pinto, Joseph, right? They have like the 7-8 over there. The problem, Infinite, in the next 2 years, how they pay everybody. That's the biggest question for me. How are they going to pay those kind of players? Everything like that. No offense to Peter, but I think Robin Leonard is true about this. Hello, Adam from Anderson, Nevada. Oh, the Anderson Silver Knight, Mr. Bobby, by the way. Glad to see you from this one. Now, wait. Before you leave, I'm sure Coach will play it again soon. Chat. Oh, we can do this. I apologize. That's what you talk about, guys. I don't know. I don't follow everything. Let's go, guys. We have a special message for Roger Nooner. Guys, I would play this. I will give me a time to take a break, 45 seconds, and I will be back. Don't go nowhere. Watch Roger looking for another tap.
Coach, please, I need help. Okay. Every time Ernatap goes on vacation, he makes me take care of his kid. Please, I need help. You see him? He's giving me a hard time. See, he's crying for Ernatap.
It was our friend Roger looking for another tap directly from Ontario. And tout le monde is searching for Mr. Ernatap. Thank you, Mr. Roger, to make a video for us. We love it. The show, guys, is all about you. It's not about me. And if we can sharing and we have a great time all together, that's make us special. It's not about the quantity of people. It's about the quality of people. You make that show special because each one of you want to be here and they want to sharing and they want to become friends all together. And we are talking about friends. Welcome back from L'Ange Gardien. Look, La Fortune. Welcome back. Look. Thank you so much. Look to be here. What you said, your percentage of your are Canadian, American, European, other South America, and from your future home. William, thanks so much for your information on this one. So YouTube channel have all kind of analytics, everything like that, William. And it's pretty even, William, I would say to you. So I would say, example, 40, 35 Canadian. Sometimes it could be 44, 36 Canadian. So what happened for the rest? But the rest, it could be like, 2% European, 5% South America, and then you can split all around the country, William. But usually a little bit over about 5% ratio between Canadian and American. And then the age range is older here compared to other like Gravitech or Hot Take or other people. They are older here at the Hockey National Show. I don't know too much about Tony Mariano. I don't follow him a lot. The hockey guy is too many people there anyway, so I don't go there. It's not I don't go there. I just have 200,000 people. He's number one. I don't listen. I don't follow a lot Steve Tangle. He's good, but it's not like I had no time anyway. I had no time to follow anybody, and I will check a little bit. You have so many now, and it's all about the base fans at the end of the day. And like I said, I don't push anybody, I don't beg anybody, and everybody's welcome to come here if they are respectful, and that's all about at the end of the day. It's a channel for Montreal Canadiens, but it become more about every other team at the same time. So right or wrong, people say you should speak only French because your English is not good. Some people said, why not to do French Canadian? I'll be honest with you, my English is not great, but I'm not sure if I can speak French anymore. Like I can, but like full time, I'm not sure I will do it anyway. So anyway, it's a it's a roller coaster. Complete second year in August 25th. We're going to celebrate all together. I tried to have when I be Italian, celebrate our 2 years at the Hooters, but that's a subject for another time, Mr. William. Hopefully this answer to you. Francois Pitre, welcome back in the house. We have to wait. We don't want to commit that money, and after we get stuck. I agree with you, Francois. I know all, and this is just generated by the fans, right? Not the fans, but the Renaud Lavoie and all the people right now. You have a couple of side guy. It's just not piss me off. It's just not great. Like in French called le marqueur, le marqueur.ca, the fanatic or the fanadien, the Abs fanatic, the Poche Bleu, they all relate together and they boot everyone. So they make some crazy, stupid, I'm sorry to use the word stupid, but stupid stuff there. And they're sharing each one of them left and right. And they don't, and I test them, I reply to them, and they don't pay attention. So, and then you have the fake account and the Twitter. Anyway, so my short story, Francois, it's generate too much by people when they qualify themselves expert and they try to extravagant that situation because Dubois, he said, I want to play in Montreal. We'll see. For me, if you're asking me what I think, I don't want him right now. Maybe in 1 year. But right now, I don't want Pierre-Luc Dubois with Montreal Canadiens. Yann Genet, welcome back in the house, Yann. And il est de retour dans la maison d'Hockey Nation Live Show. Bienvenue, mon Yann. Hey, Miss Kelly, welcome back in the house. Glad to see you tonight. Hola, bien, et toi, Yann, et Nico, Dan, Danny, hello, François, Black Ox Fan 97, welcome back in the house. Directly from Hollywood, Florida. Friend of Montreal cannot be patient. Yeah, François, some of them told me today on my YouTube channel, under my comments, they think they're upset about the trade and they think we're not going to make the playoff anymore. No playoff for the app next year. Yep, Kelly. Absolutely right. If Pierre-Luc Dubois get trade, he can go there, but then he refused to sign. That's the day he want to go Montreal. He was long Montreal want him, so going to be patient. Bingo, Peter. That's the right thing. Said that. I cannot ask him more about this one today. Talking about the Toronto Maple Leaf #1 fans, Mr. Luciano Graziano. Welcome back. In the house, high five on Luciano. Thanks to be with us. I hope Montreal listen, Coach Francois. I don't know. You know, I'm not going to get there yet. We have a lot of YouTube channel, guys, about Montreal Canadiens, and some are not. It's not the right things to give up. Anyway, that's another subject for another time. Not what there is to give up. I said like Ziski for Dubois. In the end, you're absolutely right about this one. I agree with you about this. I cannot be more agree with you. I hope you nice a great birthday today. Dubois will cost too much and accept Luc Lafortune. I cannot ask you more about this one over there. Sorry, Nick. You should be best by the guest for their first home game this season. They played the Hawks. Adam. Chicago Blackhawks play this. Valentino Rocket back in the house. Welcome back. Valentino with the Rocket emoji. The Rocket signed 3 players today, Mr. Valentino. We'll talk about them tomorrow morning at the Hockey Nation Live Show. Don't forget, guys, 11 o'clock every day. We do a video at 11 o'clock Eastern time about the Montreal Canadiens. It's called the Abs Daily News. And I will give you an example. I think I have this here. Let's see. Here we go. The daily news today was the Abs, Petrie out and Mike Madison in. And that was the purpose of my my video today. So you can give you an idea. Every day I make it fun kind of video for the Montreal Canadiens. Today it was my 70 days with the Montreal Canadiens. Oh. It is what it is. Here we go. RJ Calabro back in the house. RJ, we miss you, buddy. We love you, RJ. Thanks to be with us tonight. Bobby Bagadonuts. Montréal ne pas l'assurer notre soir, mais j'ai hâte de voir Dadonov et Gallagher ensemble. Bobby, you're absolutely right about this one. We'll see how Gallagher is going to do. I don't feel it's for him. It's the big year for Gallagher. 30 years old. After a really bad year like Jeff Petrie, Mike Hoffman, and some others, he needs to bounce back, Gallagher. And for me, bounce back is about 18 to 22 goals. That'd be great if Gallagher can do that. Would be interesting. It's another one, carry on another gift of Mike Bergevin. But we'll see about this. Go to bed. Have a great night, Mr. Roger. Keep your best friend with you in the bed. Pas de problème, mon Yann. On s'en voit plus tard. I'm betting on the Oxken. We must know probably Roy will sign a Costa went to arbitration, but will sign before that. I agree with you, Adam. I don't see anybody that's not go to get that over there. Cannot stand here, Danny. Not. You're all right, Kelly. I'm not impressed, Luciano. Merci, coach. Thank you, Adam. You're welcome, Bobby. Soon what? Salute, Nat. It was not been Roger yet. The money people want to invest in what will later stop us from having a decent goalie when the team will be ready for setup. It be contender. Yes, Francois. Now, here's the point before this, Francois, is the Felix Dubois could be good in 1 year. Like next year, Francois, not right now. And the best way to do this, Francois, is to get him as a UFA. Because now you can negotiate him, Francois. If he become an RFA, you're limited. So as a UFA, you haven't managed to get there. Can he get a 7.5? Could possible. I'm still want him to show to me 1 more year. If he can score 25 goals, he can get 70 points. It's a big body. I can understand that. During the time, we're going to see what he look like, Cody Dak. We'll see what happened with Devorak. And then, we'll see where... with everything happening in Montreal, send they trade Weber. All right, Weber, Dadonov, Romanov, Dak, and everything, right? With Petrie, Madison. They save $5 million, Francois, on the salary cap. That's pretty good. And, this is used team. This is the Martin St. Louis team right now. They're changing. We don't have Petrie anymore. We don't have Kulak. We don't have Weber. We don't have Romanov. We don't have Chariot. You have no Toffoli. We have no Poland. We changing. This is getting where they want to be. A team with speed, a team with transition, a team with be smart hockey players, and I think that would be awesome about this one there. By the way, don't forget my video about Shane Wright. Why the Montreal Canadiens did not select Shane Wright. The news was out today about this one over there. Not. Run with Kings. Welcome back in the house. The cap would be 82.5, 24-25 run. Yeah, but you're going to see a run. They're going to increasing every year $1 million. The next every year run about that one over there. I hope Canadian Montreal Stanley Cup playoff is what on the Canadian Montreal get ups. We'll see. I hope Canadian Montreal Stanley Cup playoff. Yeah, but not right now, Valenciano. Couple of years. Coach swimming across the flavor. Yes, sir. Coach, are you going to auction your orders poster? My calendar. That's a good one. Not yet. Not yet, Peter. Zenit Gaming, welcome back in the house, Zenit. Directly from the beautiful St. George-de-Beauce with Zella and Caroline. Welcome back, Zenit and the family. Glad to see you with us. Question, Mr. Roland, certainly for British Columbia. Roland, always a welcome here in the Hockey National Show. Do you think that the Senators are good as the Devils? And yes, Roland. I will say to you, Ottawa, Devils are really similar. I will have a difficult time to tell you who is better. I would put Detroit right now low behind them. Not far, but they are. If I have to, Senator Devils, I don't know what to tell you who is better. I'm pretty even. But Detroit, for me, right now, are behind. Not far, but a little bit behind. I think they missed a couple of things. The Roland, they have a lot of prospects. The Edmondson's coming, the Zeder, the Raymond. I know they have Vrena, they have Bertuzzi, they have Larkin. Understand, but their core, most is young players. The Rasmussen, right? Fabry, and I can go all the way with them. On the flip side, the Senator, I think the goaltender is better to the Devils. Dalbot, Forsberg versus Blackwood, Bernier, or Down, or Schmidt. The defenseman, I would take a little bit advantage the New Jersey Devils. And then the forward is pretty similar, but I think Ottawa have a little bit more deep. And, you know, I understand the Devils have Tatar, Sharakovich, Urshire, Hughes, you know what I mean, Brad, and I can go like this. But I think Ottawa a little bit more with the Giroux now. The first top 6, I believe Ottawa a little bit advantage for Devils, but not like, that's what I said. It's pretty even both. But Detroit is behind. That's my no wonder Bergeron went to LA with all the bad contracts. Sam Montreal going too further away from Montreal was a good idea. I agree with you. Have you ever done scuba diving? And if so, did you like? I did not, as in it. Scuba diving. I did not. It's not one of my specialty, as in it. No, I did not. François Pitt, maybe Bergevin can bring Gallagher with him at LA. That'd be great about this. Round with Kings. Saint-Cadre is waiting for the Cup Canada team to clear up space. What real Cup Canada will be able to clear up K space to Saint-Cadre? I still believe Calgary is one of them. When I say contender, like, you know what I mean, like top 10 team, I think Calgary is still there. Islanders, how do you put them as a good team? I'm not sure. But Islanders could be another one. I still believe Winnipeg could make a move, but Winnipeg is a mess over there. So I don't know. If ever Vancouver trade J.D. Miller or something happened with J.D. Miller, possible Kadri could go there. I don't know why he doesn't want to be at Buffalo. I understand that Buffalo is not there yet, but Buffalo could be there. At the end of the day, I still believe Kadri does. I still believe Kadri stay in Colorado. That will be my best guess right now. A show 1 year left for $7 million for Patch. Yeah, look like Watson. Patcherly is 1 more year to go about this. Bobby, Coach, do you think Toronto will find a way to get Pierre Dubois? No. No. They have no money for Pierre-Luc Dubois, Bobby, for that one there. Now. Flat like that. And I don't know, just getting a question like this. Do you trade Pierre-Luc Dubois for Nylander and Rasmus Sandin? But again, you're going to pay Dubois. Toronto will be in trouble after that. So I don't see that will work anyway. Look, Carolina took the rest of his contract. Trade Dubois for Bergevin. Look, cliquez sur le pouce en haut. Merci beaucoup. Don't forget to click on the like. I know Adam, but carefully show 1 year left. Yeah. So the contract of Pacioretty, guys, is 1 more year to go. $7 million. I don't know what's going on with this. Okay, I got it now. $7 million to go. You have to pay only on AAV 5.250. But the AAV is still at $7 million. And they don't retaining any money about this one over there. They have a 10-team no-trade list. Patchouli has about this one over there. And someone asking me about Petrie, guys. I make a mistake here. About Petrie. I don't make a mistake, but I did not figure out what was because I was too fast. Petrie, guys, signed 4 years contract at $6.2 million for $25 million. and MTNC. And yeah, 15 team, no trade list, what they got at that moment. So I apologize for Petrie, guys. It was 4 years at 6.2 at 2021, 2022. I apologize. I'm a mistake about this one. Coach, do you think Toronto, after the trade player, do you think they will sign anyone like Reese? I don't think so, Jose, because the money will be tied up. After that, will depend how much money they will get. Will Montreal have a captain this year? Yes, Alan, definitely. Who? Gallagher, Edmondson, Suzuki. But yes. They should have signed Ben or defense for 1 year only, cheap, available. Are you talking about Montreal Canadiens, Peter? If you talk about Montreal Canadiens, the problem, Jordy Ben is a left defenseman. He played there before that. But he played both sides, right? But the problem with this one, Peter, I would say no, really, because he's more like a David Savard. For me, I would like to Michael Stone because he's a little bit more an offensive. He can carry on the puck. He's a little bit more better on the offensive side. He's a big guy, Stone, of course. I would like to get Michael Stone. It's just for 1 year, under $1 million about this one there. Hi, Coach. What do you think about this Hockey Canada scandal, the newest thing? The victim is going to work with the investigator. The 8 player maybe go to jail. This could get bad. Yeah, it looked like from what I heard tonight, Sean, yeah, no problem about the players with NHL, for what I heard today. So I don't think so. Now, we know Kel McCarr is one of them with the team. Victor Mete is another one. So Team Canada 2018, that team, we don't know specific who they are, who did it, whatever it is. But I just mentioned who was inside the team. So you can go Team Canada 2018. You're going to get this one there. Now, it's getting, like you said, Sean, like drama, everything like that. They want to see, okay, what is going to get out this one over there. I don't see much penalties. I don't see like they will accuse this guy or this guy. I think that will slippery to another way. But it will be interesting if they're going to be publicly out at some point. And they have to go all the way deep now. They lost sponsor. They have a bad reputation right now. And Team Canada have to put their head up. And the government Canadian try to push this deep and see what happened about this one. But yeah. Did Alex Newhook get a deal yet? William Snyder, welcome back in the house. I believe Newhook is 1 more year to go, Mr. William. Yep. So he have a $900,000. He's still on his entry-level contract. That's what I thought about this. So when you sign an entry-level contract, is your first contract in NHL. Usually they are at 3 years. They're increasing now the amount at $950,000, but you can have a lot of signing bonus. And Sakoski right now could go all the way to $4 million if he reach all his senior bonus. Will become the biggest signing bonus for any rookie, first of all, pick in NHL. But I don't see this happen. But Newhook, William, is done deal for 1 more year. Carey Price is a very expensive soap opera. Yeah. It's very quiet right now for Carey Price, to be honest with you. Because Price has one life to live. Francois, Coach, do you think Biron should retire since his hip problem will probably never be resolved? I don't know, Francois. You know, as a hockey player, 33, 34, you want to push one more step. You want to get all the way back over there. He still explained weeks ago when he went to the Dominic Charm golf tournament. That's another subject. But he been there, and that's why he announced he's not recovered yet properly. You have to wait until September to see what they look like. For me, Francois, if you go on the waiver, nobody want him. Like, he's been there 3 times. So why they will get a guy 34 years old, difficult with skating, the surgery. I see me another waiver, Mike Smith. So he's going to put on the long-term injury reserve. He's going to get paid. He's $3.4 million. He become a UFA, and then he will go to work with the Montreal Canadiens. That's my prediction. I could be wrong here, but yeah, too many people. The Montreal don't need him anymore. And he like you said, he's not recovery full, and he's always bother him. And I think that will never be on that. Guys, like Brett Marchand, guys, good luck. Nicholas Backstrom, good luck. 2 other players with hip surgery, and some of them never recover. Remember Ryan Kessler? That's another one. And it could be Paul Biron, the end, of course, François. So it'll be interesting how this turn around. But for me, that's why I will go that way over there. Eternal, welcome back. Eternal, Canucks draft number 1 pick, good or bad? Vancouver pick number 15. No. Isn't them you pick Kemel or Leteri Kemei Maki? Sorry guys, I need to look about this. I think they create the one, they still the one. There you go. 15. Jesus, I nailed it again. 15, Jonathan Lekirimaki, a great player, Sweden, Eternal. On the prospect, it was supposed to be a top 10. And he get there to 15. It's because his size, that's the problem. He's a great skater, but he's a great scorer. He can score. He's not Elias Pettersson, but he's a prototype, a player like him. He's going to be a great scorer, top 9 in NHL. Now he's going to carry on this, I'm not sure. But at 15, Lekirimaki guy is a steal in my eyes at that moment. Eternal. A great pick. Great pick. Number 15. Definitely. It's Kemel went to Nashville, if I can recall it. I have to move on from Price. I don't know how that is. 3-4 years left for 5.5. They're not going to move on and Allen. It's a contract, and a player cannot get out anymore. Nobody will trust Carey Price with his injury. That's the first thing. The second thing, Ken Hughes promised to everybody he will never returning any money. He never trade any players and returning $10. He doesn't want to do that. Thirdly, Carey Price, it's easy, guys. It's so easy. He play, it's about 35 games per year. If he play. He does not play, he go long-term injury reserve, he get his money from insurance, and that's it. The way it is right now, and the condition it is for over 12 months, about not the mental illness, about his injury, it cannot be in NHL for the next 4 years. The best way for him, it would be to go on the injury surgery and be out for another year. He refused to go that way. He took the plasma injection, whatever they call it. It's not guaranteed. So he will see my doctor. But for me, it would be 1 more year on that direction, long-term injury reserve. And this after that, good night, everybody. He's going to get his bonus. Price right now, his bonus is done deal. I think he have only $1 million next year. He got his $10 million last year. I think he got $6 million this year. Come on, coach. Get it. Here we go. So I apologize. He got $11 million. He got 6.5. And then after that, every year, he got 6.5, 5.5 million dollars for the 3 more years after that. and that's equal. So you get always a signing bonus, whatever your injury or not, right? And then after that, you go back there. So the Montreal Canadiens pay him only this year $7.5 million as the money cash. They gave him a signing bonus of 6.75, and now he have an AAV. So my prediction for me, one more year, it would be retired before everything. I don't see Montreal trade allow Carey Price, and any team want Carey Price, same saga. So I don't see this, sir. Thompson, impressive with Vegas. Absolutely right about this one there. Can have draft pick. I again saw that one of that. I know like how I did last year. Again, Ottawa, it wasn't a problem, maybe playoff. Absolutely right about this, Allen. Detroit is another one, see. Hopefully for that enough, Drouin, Hoffman, they will have a good start for they can be moved. Yeah, Hoffman could be a little bit more harder at the trade deadline. If they have to move Hoffman, it could be during the year. But again, because they don't want to retaining money, that would be because them a pick and return if they want to move Hoffman. It's really different. Devorak, I would not move him. He's so low at $4 million, Randy. I would not move Devorak right now. I would keep him at this moment. Leafan, pray que some sort don't get hurt. François, it's more about Murray. François for me, but we'll see. Rangers make some good signing. Charlie. Honestly, they get three. The biggest of that one over there is really Vincent Tracek, 7 year at 5.5. Donc, Connor Drouin, he would play 25 games and fade out. Possible. Stratic, welcome back in the house. Which of the top 5 pick will play at the full year this year, if any? Not many of them, Stratic. But if I have to guess, I will go with Slavkovsky, Shane Wright, Simon Nemec, maybe Jiricek. Not many Stratic. Now, could be like, a Lemel or Litirikani, Mickey, but I don't see that. I don't see Slavkovsky start. The only week could be Shane Wright, but I don't see the benefit for Shane Wright. But it's really low. You think about this, only Cole Seliger make it last year. Then say many to other account. Yeah. About this, probably ménage à toi de net in Toronto, François, with Walgreen. Now tap, skip, nice one about this. Good luck, like Roger. Danny, would you coach about my band? Yes, we did EOR. Personally, I did it. The time we did it is because he was bothering the people in the chat with one words every time like that. That's what's happening. That's simple. Now you have another name, gaming with IO, so you can handle this one over there. That'd be great. Right now you fine until you not do well. We're going to ban you again. So that's simple. You don't have to check with Danny with the wall. We just give you permission right now. Use this name, Gammon with IO, so we can recognize you right now and talk about hockey. That'd be great. I appreciate that. Was playing soccer. Thank you for a nice comment. Mr. Rudolph, welcome back at the house. Melton Hill, welcome aboard, Melton. Coach, let's just need a left shooter defenseman with some grit. Any suggestion? Merci from South Carolina. If you talk about are you talking about the UFA, Melton, or you talk about defenseman as a trait? Because right now on the UFA, you don't have a lot anymore. And the problem with LA, and I will tell you one thing here, and it's not a problem, but they have only $2.3 million now. They have to sign 2 new players. One of them is Gabriel Villardi, and one of them is Michael Anderson. and Sean Dorsey. Anderson is left defenseman. Dorsey is a right defenseman. That's a good one. That's the 2-1 with it. Now, I want to give you one more thing here. Is Brent Clark is a right defenseman. He's 19 years old. They don't have anything in the prospect you can get over there. So are really limited about this. Now, the veteran they joined, it was really, they have a choice between Mata and Heller, and they go with Heller. Now they will have to figure out what they do with Anderson and Dorsey. Dorsey is a question, he will make it over there. On the left defenseman right now, they have Jacob, they have Heller, and they have Bridgerfoot, Roy, Spence, and then you have one plus also, we don't put his name there, is Dottie is still there, and of course, Sean Walker is still there. Both of them are right defensemen. And with Dorsey, everything like that, Spence is a right defenseman. They have a lot of right defensemen. So maybe they would use one of them play on the left side if it's necessary. Unfortunately, they don't have a lot on the UF3. They are all gone. Honestly, the best of the best. And I don't see. I think that would be more in turn. At least to make a trade. Now, they have a couple of pieces they can get and trade. The key for them, and I don't know how they can do that, Hamilton, because, you know, maybe better your team. I would try to get Jacob Chikron. That would fix their problem. That would cost something. But I don't know how. Honestly, I don't know how. Byfield. Now, Capital is good for 2 more years. Daniel for 3 more years. They can wait on Byfield. But they will have to give something. That will cost them maybe a Brent Clark and return. But I will try to get Jacob Chikron to fix their D. And maybe not Clark, maybe under the defenseman they have like a Thursday or something else, like Turcotte, or maybe cost them a Villiers or something like that. But really, Chikron would be the best Melton. I don't know what you think. Let me know in the chain about this one over there. About this. Coach, your English sound very good to me. Thanks so much, William. Appreciate that. Was not even on that list. I love your channel. Coach Peter, we are respectful to you. Follow it. Take time to answer your question. You're welcome, Peter. You are the one make this great. I miss you in a top, Kelly. Thanks so much. Alexandre Dubois, welcome aboard. With the Buffalo Sabres. Yeah. You know what, Alexandre? I'm not disagree with you. I'm always worried about a guy asks to trade every 2-3 years. That's my only concern about this, Alexandre, about him. He's a great hockey player. But how great it is, I'm not sure yet, Alexandre. Like Francois said and Luc said, I would be really careful before I give him a lot to get him. And you have great point, Alexandre. Thanks to your statement. Thanks to be a first time at the Hockey Nation Live Show. I coach back in the house. RJ, welcome back. So I've been on the phone. It was time, Angelo. Not a problem, Angelo. Hopefully you're doing well, buddy. Yeah, everything's there. Francois, which the cup favorite will make an attempt to getting Patrick Kane at the deadline? Good question, Francois. I'm always thinking right away Tampa Bay. I think Carolina could be another one. The Rangers could be another one. That's 3. Can Colorado jump on this? Wouldn't it be great to have Kane with Colorado? Edmonton could be another one. What about Patrick Kane with Calgary? Right now, not at the trade deadline. He's a right defense. He's a right wing, anyway. That's not good. Yeah, that's the team I'm thinking quickly about this. Maxime Lacroix, welcome aboard. Thanks for being with us. Hey, welcome, Real Deal Prim, back in the house tonight. Welcome back, Mr. Real. Faut les douanes. Prenons pourquoi les Canadiens ne comptent pas à cause de moi, mais pas à micro ta mère. Pourquoi les Canadiens ne comptent pas à cause de moi, mais pas le micro ta mère. Je la comprends pas, mon Maxime. Mais I said Dylan Strong would not be able to help the league and the playoff. Well, it's because you have a contract, $3.5 million, Kelly, first of all. So I don't know how they can pay him, honestly, Kelly. And they don't have, their line is pretty much set up, right? You have Matthews, you have Tavares, you can use Camp, or you can use Kerfoot. And then you have the, after that. So I don't see how they can do that there. About this one over there. Send coach a text. We'll check again later. Mr. KLS, KPS, welcome aboard. Carolina. It's really be hard about this, Alexandre. Sorry about that. The problem behind this, Alexandre, is because he did the same thing with Columbus. He was not happy with Tortorella. Now he went to Winnipeg. He's not happy again there. Now he wants to be in Montreal. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, what you need, what's, you know, what please him. At some time like this, it's all about the me. And that's my concern about this. And Montreal, do his own work, guys. I'm going to open up the door here. Do you know why they did not pick Shane Wright? So when he went to the combine at Buffalo, Shane Wright, Montreal took one person. Nobody knew who he was. He was not wearing Canadian jersey, like a Canadian logo, anything like that. They never said to anything to anybody. The only thing what his job is to looking for and watching Shane Wright for everything he does over there. And when they find out at the combine, he was not pushing. He was doing exercise, but he was not with deep. Like his work ethic, it was still not perfectly good at the combine. And I'm going to tell you my 5 things right now. But that's one of the biggest reasons why they did not pick Shane Wright. His work ethic at the combine. I always said to everybody and my players, push yourself all the time. You never know who is looking at you. If it's off ice, on ice, exhibition game, school, job, girlfriend, family, friends, out, bar, everywhere, you never know who follow you. You never know who is watching you. Always remember this. I always tell them, because maybe that guy wants you and your team. And be ready when you get that opportunity. Don't wait for the opportunity to be ready. Be ready before the door is open up. And when the door is open, be sure next door is never going to be closed. But it's my job to prepare you for this one. But again, it's all about work hard on because you never know who is watching you. Here we go. Sorry, our subject. I'm getting passion now. Did my mission for 1 month come up on the screen about this? Onjit, welcome back. Steve G, welcome back. About this, then you can add at the end of my question. You're welcome. Or thanks, François. Let's say after 2023 draft, where we are aiding, maybe the money for the ball would be better invested in the young core. We have the lockdown for a couple of years. You nailed it, François. That's what you get. It's always depend 1 year about this one over there. Peter August, Senator, I agree with you about this one over there. Hey, Coach, where do you see the Sabre visit Wings and Devils? I see them behind a little bit, Alexandre. And I would say that because the goaltending situation. I understand they have Doc, Thompson, Skinner have a good year. Now they have Power over Owen Power for the full year. They have Rest Sandin. But their core defensively, it's not like great with, the Brisson, I think it's Rasmussen, the other kid. They're missing a couple of players. I understand OG Javu. But again, their bottom six is not the perfect play, but they have so many great prospects coming. The Jack Quinn, the JJ, Peterka. This team's going to get better. I still believe they are behind them, not far. If they can add 1 or 2 more and let develop them. The Casimir stat have to step up. We know they have Cousin who there's doing well, of course, and you know the rest of your team. But I still believe they are a little bit behind right now. And honestly, we know Detroit and Ottawa step up more, Alexandre, about this. Detroit will finish ahead about New Jersey and Ottawa. I know you are fans, Caleb, about KLS or your team, and you're right to say that. It's just on the paper right now, the two other team have a better resume compared to Detroit. Because if you look at Detroit, guys, and it's not negative, and not at all, right? One guy, forward, over 30 years old, David Perron. Ben Chariot, 32. He's going to be 32. That's it. At defense, 23, 21, 24. Forward, 25, 28, 26, 27, 26, 26, 27, 23, 20. And I don't put Edvinson yet there. I don't put Suburban over there too. Goaltender 27, 26. And Fabry there at 26. They have not a bad team, Detroit. But I still believe they are only one step behind the Devils and the Ottawa. Only one step. Because Ottawa, with DeBrincat and Giroux and all, they are solid with Norris, Tkachuk, Souza, Formanton, Joseph, and they have Sanderson, Shabbat, Zab, Amonik. I think the defense Detroit a little bit better compared to Ottawa. And New Jersey, we know now with Palat, with them, the defenseman they got with Marino now. Again, for me, New Jersey is the goaltending situation. Ottawa will be the back of the bottom six, Ottawa, with last the Connor Brown. And Detroit, I still have a little bit too much rookie over there. Like young core. I know they understand they have Perron, everything like that. But I see the similar. But they are not like behind like crazy. But again, as a friend, you're right to say they can make it, of course. That's not a problem, Caleb. I can understand that. Panther would be a team to follow next year. We have their first one pick, François. The key of there, they still have the core of François, but they lost a lot of goal. The Vatrano, the Mashman, the Duclair. That's 3 right there. Oh, yeah, but they trade Vatrano. All right, they got nothing in return. Mashman, 20 goal, 18 goal. Duclair not coming back, 30 goal. That's 45 goal. Giroud disappear after. Chariot disappear. And now they get caught in. They did exactly what Toronto did 2 years ago. They patched up. They patched up the hole. But they still have the top 6 over there is pretty solid. Right? So it will be interesting, François, how they're going to react. Ken Proboski does the same thing he did last year? I'm not sure. Scuba diving is so much fun. Rudolph? Yes, I don't go underwater. It's not my place. And I'm not swimming a lot on the beach. It's not the best place I get there. I love dolphin, but I don't like sharks. I'm going to also sign a message John Mack for 1 year, 1.05. RG1. Thank you. Just doing his job. About this, he's great job. He's great at his job. I don't want Dubois here. No way. No chance get a trade. What happened? Please respect my thanks. Where do you see the Sable this year? I feel they are underrated. Obviously, Alexandre, they still are to be behind the Toronto, the Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, Toronto. I missed one right now. Florida, 3 teams up. Then after that, you get those 3 teams over there. The Detroit, the Ottawa, the Buffalo, you know what I mean? Like this team. Boston, that's 4. And then after that, you have Montreal. And I still believe on the 4 over there, Buffalo is a little bit behind a little bit. I think it's going to be Ottawa, Detroit, and then Boston would try to stay there with all the injuries, and Buffalo would try to mess up everything. The Buffalo, if I have a great goaltender over there, Alexandre, that would be the biggest asset they can get. And they are not the only one over there. But if you think at this right now, they are Comrie, Anderson, that's not good enough. They are Subban over there, Anderson, and they have the rookie or the guys, Leo Konen, but they don't have that kind of the goaltender can make a big difference right now. Alexandre compared to Uso, Nedeljkovic, Ullmark, Swimmen, and Ottawa, Talbot, and Forsberg. That's the one Buffalo have to work on it. Yes, Peter. What I'm doing purpose, I'm just listening. I respect you. You got racing. Torres won't be going anywhere. Peter, get younger. Toronto would be stupid if they ever got rid of Taparez, especially for PLD run with Kings. I know I'm good with coach, but this is still my favorite hockey channel. Thanks so much, Alan. Very kind of you. Carmen Cardinello. Carmen, welcome back. Long time we did not see you. Welcome back in the house. Danny, you don't have to delete everybody or push timeout people with no queue. Just request it. That would be the best thing to do. We don't have like 200 people, but just ask people, put the letter Q. So I don't know what it is right now, but we don't have to put people timeout for that one over there. The reason why they do this, Blackhawks, we don't want the people joke around. We try to follow the people in the chat, and now you have 6-7 people talk about, loop-y-loop, the whatever it is. We're losing the attract. People come here talking about hockey, Blackhawks. You can say hi to everybody. Hi, how you doing? But when you're starting to talking about other subject, that's confusing everybody. And the people come here talking about hockey. That's the reason Blackhawks Danny, Jose, or Adam would put you out and time out. They would give you a warning, and that's it. It's not like we don't Benny anybody. It's just we want to keep sure you understand what we're doing here. If not, you know what I mean? Like you have other channel, you can talk about something else. And I agree. Biron has a high salary, but his work is still good for his last season. The problem with Randy is not 100%. That's the problem. $3.4 million. That's a lot of money, Randy, to play on the 4 line. He put Armia at 3.4. That's 6.8. And Evans now is at 1.7. That's Evans. That's pretty much. So Barron should be about $2 million. And Armia right now does not play like a $3.4 million. So it's a lot of money right there, Randy. Comment, hi, like we said to you. Does look like a good plan for Paul Biron. Yep. If you have a question, please put the letter Q. Who do you see as the top forward, 6 forward for the Avalanche? But it depends, William, right? If you put Kadri over there, I don't see any change. You still have, like, you know, the Lestagag. You still have your Rantanen over there. Lekanen jumping on the top. Your Nikoshin can join over there. I think they would keep Newhook down. And then Comfort is going to be, depends, Kadri disappear. But I think that will be the only way they can do that. They lost Marco Sturm. They will have to go on the prospect at the bottom to join. But that's the same. If Kadri stay there, there's the same top 6 over there. Likirimaki Alexandre. Yeah. That is true. Okay, thanks. I didn't see probably because I put my hair out. All right, Coach, what are your thoughts on Demon Stevenson? But it's, now, right now they have Marino. The right defenseman, New Jersey guy, is great. You have Marino, Hamilton, and Stevenson. Stevenson is a great power forward. He's a great offensive player, so that, but he plays right now behind Hamilton. When he's not there, they use him. He's more better zone coverage compared to Hamilton on my eyes. But now we have Hamilton can score 10, 15 goals per year. You have Stevenson on the transition, a great second pairing. And now you have Marino, guys, on the back door. This 3 defensemen, guys, is great. Hamilton is 6'6". Marino is 6'3". Now Stevenson is smaller, but he can carry on the puck. And it's a great... Now, the discussion last year, he want to get out, or they have some kind of the conversation. I'm surprised they did not trade him. But now the right defensemen, the Devils, are solid. Yeah, Ryan Grace on the left. Luke Hughes coming soon. They have the Russian kid, Matuda Bulin. That's another one over there. It's not a bad defenseman. The fact they lost $9 million because Piquet Subban, that opened the door now to make Marino over there. Peter, hopefully this answer you. Size got in draft 15, Mezal at 26. The same thing is size 5-day game on 12, the chance to get him late. Yeah, I agree with you about this one. So it's just that Lekiri McKay is better at Mezar as a scorer and as an overall player. But Mezar have a good, like I make the video today, is good up there. That one. Good night, Rudolph. We're getting that. We want a price about this. I do believe can give a full price. How much it costs to sign Dak? Not much, Marco. First of all, thanks to be a part of the show. First time in the house. First, he had not much. He had not much. Like he cannot negotiate a lot. He had what 7 goals last year, I believe. So he cannot say much. Well, give me $2 million, $3 million. He still believe he's on the ELC. He's not he's ELC. But let's see how he signed. Oh yeah, he just complete his ELC, Marco. So 22-23 now. If Montreal want to be hard with him, 1.2. I would extend to 1.5 possible if he want to get 2 years. But I'll be shocked he get... I don't see $2 million. Montreal, no money. And he scored 7 goals. So he cannot knock the door and say, hey, I want double salary. 1.850. I don't see that. So 1.25 if you want to go 1 year and see what he look like after that, that would increasing anyway. That would be my best guess. And I would try to get 1.5 if I was him, but Montreal will have to figure out this now. He consider him as the top 9, so that would maybe push them to get 1.5. That's only his advantage to negotiate that way, because his TOI would be more because he become a top 9. But 7 goal, 20 point, he cannot negotiate too much about this. So that's maybe my best guess for this one over there. About this, Coach Murray will get hurt. It's running in the sky. He will find a way. So that's why Leaf and must pray sometimes they'll get hurt. Yeah, exactly, Francois. I understand your point of view now. It makes sense. I don't know if it makes sense. He would be over the salary cap. Exactly, because he would play with Philly. Let me check something. I think he does not have a Carter Gauthier, I think you talk about, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. He cannot, Marco. He have a Boston College scholarship. That's what I thought. He's going to be with Lane Hudson over there, Marco. So he cannot play this year with Philadelphia. So I want to be sure I answer you perfectly. I verify. Would Kelly freak out if I sign PK? Well, I don't know he will freak out, but I don't know why PK Montreal will get him. Conversation right now, the LA, the Toronto, and someone else looking for PK Subban at $2 million. But I don't see how much one can get it. How much to qualify that? I just answered to you. Thanks for your cue, by the way. Would Bear be a good fit? Are they for Montreal? If so, how much to get him for Kane? Well, because now they give him the qualify his contract as a RFA. Expect him about $2.5 million, Marco. That would cost. And they have to trade for him now. That's the problem you get with him. Before that, they let him talking with anybody else, but they will request something in return. They trade for him Warren Fugel, if you remember this one over there. I want to be sure he's 25 years old. He's already at $2 million, him. So that gave him a $2.2 million, Marco. 2.5, that would be the one I would expect for him. But again, you will have to give them an asset to get him. I think it would be a fit that will helping the right defenseman for the Montreal Canadiens differently. Really differently about this one. Depends what they give again. I don't know if they want Schoenemann in return. That would be my trade, but that would be my guess. I would trade Schoenemann, 27 years old, left defenseman. We have a lot of people left defenseman right now. That would be my pick over there. I will have a real chance first round pick next year. They will finish bottom 5 of the league. That's important. Alan, yes, I still believe they won. I still believe it's going to be Arizona. Oh, by the way, I never do that. It's too late. We'll go to this tomorrow, guys. I love to answer the question at anything else. We were supposed to get the winner. We did not do it. But if you think about this, Alan, on the board right now, let's go with Carolina, Boston, Arizona, Anaheim. That's 2. Chicago, that's 3. San Jose, Seattle. Let's give them the bottom 8 right now. And guys, at 8 you can get Yager, not Arumi Yager, it's Weiger. You can get Charlie Stramel from USA. You can, like me, I love DUARTE from Slovakia. If you not have number 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3 guys right now is Mishkov, is Bedar, is Fantilli. That's who they are. 5'9", 5'10", 6'3". They are number 3. And then after that, you have all the strength center you can get. It's all depends who do you like, everything like that. The DUARTE for Slovakia, that's a good one. The kid from Sweden, 6'3". The right wing for the, well, I just talked about Stramel. So they have a lot of good players, the top 10 over there. And the Finland players, that's another great one over there. Some they put him 12, 13. Some put him top 10 right now. I'm doing my top 10 tomorrow or Tuesday. I'm almost done with my template, by the way. So I'll give you an idea about this one over there. Oh, my God, I'm behind. Coach, why are these many positions? Why are there so many? Because they offer them a contract and they don't qualify. And then after that, they can go on that. Many of them usually, Jose, they never go there. Maybe 1 or 2 cases usually per year. So they go to negotiate for the next couple of weeks before their date. And sometimes they wait until the last minute. And now they try to negotiate harder for both parties. Yeah, you did not do it. Yes, but he blocked 65 shots. And he did this, he did that. All the data analytics joined about this one over there. And that's the reason, Jose. For that, it would depend if his wrist is back. I'm afraid his then will be good for Montreal 6-4 skill for the two-way. About this, very inexperienced defense. Have one score much. Need to build a team. Gonna take 5 years. I'll be honestly, Alan. I will not. It's not because you're not right, because that's what it takes. But I really believe, Alan, 3 years, Montreal turnaround. And 3 years. With Ken Hughes, I still believe they will turn around 3 years. Because a rebuild completely is about 5 to 7 years. And did not build completely. So for me, the time Stavkovsky will be good in 2 years. Year number 3. And then Caulfield Ski will be getting their prim at that moment over there. The Baron will be 3 years. Harris will be 3 years. And those kids, Cooley will be 3 years. I still believe it will be less of 5 years. I could be wrong here, but you're right. Usually that's what it takes about this one. Asking how much the quality MRFA. Yep, I'll just give you an idea. Just take time. You're welcome, Melton, about this one over there. I'm sorry. If I'm behind, right, it's because I read everybody. And it's important for me. So I don't say I ignore you. Stay with me, stay in the chat, and we're going to get there together. Should Vegas sign Kessel very cheap? He live in Vegas during absolute not allowed. Adam. The fact he wants it. Yeah. Let's see. Passion bring Amen to Toronto. Came with Tampa at the deadline would be awesome. Amen to Toronto. Coach, that'd be great. If Barfield does not step his game out this season, last season did not even look at him. Oops, sorry about this. I don't know where this is coming from. Ron, I was like, yours. Does not get it would be get for him on the power play or before not be a king for very long. Yeah, he's still young. Ron, he's only turned 20. My only concern for him, he can become another Kako, and he's always been skating for him and play behind. And Lesser can be patient with him. They have Kopitar, they have Dano, and they can wait for him, third center, and sometimes drop him down. Development, 3 years run, I would not give up on him for the next 3 years. I don't think we just want Kessel. They could have the chip last year. We do a lot. Probably just put Kessel on the front of the opposite team, goalie. Please, someone sign Hot Dog Phil about this. Amon is living burger orders. Bad interview. Shane Wright is full of himself. Look, Shane is a full of going to change my Shane going to be. Walk. Oscar Mayer winner. Shane is called for a goal against the Abs. Danny. That is going to be such a beast. He's way from when he was 14 years old. For a goal in his career, maybe. I was hoping for Coley, to be honest with you. Yeah. Of the three players, Allen, Coley is the one we don't know what he's going to become. But yeah, so right. Coach, do you think Wright should start NHL next year? Personally, no. Look, no. He missed completely 1 year. There's no helping allow him. Look, if I was Seattle, I would not put him. But because they have a franchise team, they could keep him. But I don't think so. It would be. He need to play hockey. He need to play OHL. Prove to the rest who you are. Go get you 125 points. Prove you work hard. Prove what you do. Make the people pay for the people did not pay you, did not draft you. Have that kind of not the guts, but the meanness inside of you, and point everybody and put this on you room. Put the logo of Montreal. Put the logo Arizona. Put the logo of New Jersey. And point them every night. When you put the head on the pillow, tell them by yourself, you're going to pay. You're going to see you make a mistake. You're going to make a mistake. You make a mistake. You make a mistake. That kind of motivation, but be mean, all right? And yourself, and prove them. That would be that kind of stuff. I will talk to him like that over there. I will motivate him so badly. I miss that kind of language, but that's not a subject for the time. So you not speak about right there. No, Danny. All right, Danny. I'm still shocked about Shire contract, 4.75 for 4 years. Yeah, it's a little bit high, Francois. But I think it's worth it for the first 2 years. But still, 4-4, I will be happy, Francois. And if you want to be honest, Francois, if you want to give him that contract, cut the loan, cut 1 year. Worst case, 3-5. But don't give him more. Open for the first. Yeah, I know going to happen in between, Marco, but I will say to you, if they can get about 24, that'd be awesome, Marco. And it could happen. I still believe Philadelphia would finish second next year. I don't see them finish first. I still believe Toronto finish first. I could be wrong here. I will have to wait October. But if they finish second, they have to play against Tampa Bay. And it's not going to be easy for Florida. So if they go out, they maybe become now number 20. And that would be a great pick for Montreal next year. Who has a better prospect? Buffalo, Detroit, Montreal. Not Montreal yet, Marco. Detroit, Buffalo. That's pretty even. I will slightly go with Detroit, Marco, but not much. Because like Sander does almost doesn't count anymore. But I will go with Detroit, Buffalo, Montreal. Last year, they won a lot of games with late rally. This year, most of the time, rally on the improvement because further effort make the playoff, but they have small hope they slip. I agree with you, Francois. I just see them slip number 2. I think it will be Toronto, Florida, Tampa Bay on my book. Florida last year won 16 games in overtime. That's 16 points on the leaderboard. It's a lot. I try to go down quick before we go to the Frenchy Quiz. Question first time here, Marco. Anytime you're welcome to join us. Thanks to be with us, by the way. Welcome to Hockey Nation Show family. Question, Carlos. Do you think Slavkovsky made the abs? Your honest opinion, do you think he's staying in Europe with the... No. I don't see that. I see he's going to be with the Laval Rocket. Right now, for what I saw, the training at the development camp, what you need to improve, when you need to get better, I think for me, it would be better for him to start 1 year in Laval Rocket. That's not said he cannot get a couple of games. Go get him a Laval Rocket, develop him properly, let him play Team Slovakia for the junior, right? And then let play Laval. Montreal don't need him. If he's a dominate, if he play Montreal top 6, perfect. I don't see it yet. Yeah, too many things he need to improve. Too many things. That's me. And I'm a lot of time wrong there. Have a good night, Danny. Coach, have you any real chance next year? Not really, Milton, at that moment. They make some tests. They make some try to get for the video, everything like that, but no rule specific right now, Milton. Now they have to wait September. If I can recall it, they have a date for this where they're going to announce it if they change something. But right now, they have nothing else for the face-off or for the offside, icing, hybrid, who put the stick down on the face-off, which circle do you pick on the icing, the video call, all the kind of stuff that I did not hear anything, Milton, right now. Was something I said, Danny. See you next week. I'm busy all week later. Yo, Danny. Let's sign involved for $1.2 million. Please don't forget to put idea like that. Stay in touch. All right, Danny. It's like Claude Lemieux 2.0. Yeah, he's a 6.3. 6.3. He's a 6'3", big forward checker, and he hit hard, and people who love this, I feel they're going to love him. What do you think the line are there have no other chance for the Ab next season? Caulfield's key together. Gallagher will be the third line with Dvorak or Dak. I think they would start Dvorak second line. Gallagher, Pitlick, Anderson with Drouin and Dvorak. I believe off that on, but now you can move. No, I apologize. Let's go back. Hoffman, Suzuki, Caulfield example. Dadonov, Dvorak, Anderson, Drouin, Gallagher, Dak. Well, I don't like it. Pitlick, Evans, Armiel. Now you can mix, like Dadonov first, and then you can go back Hoffman, and you can play like this one over there quickly. I would never give Engvall 2.25. But Luciano, the key behind this, you have 15 goals and you have 35 points, Luciano. And I still believe Engvall, it was at 1.8 before that. It's a little bit over. But is it important 1.8 or 2.25? I'm not sure. I'm not an expert to give you this one over there. But it was at 1.2. He did give him $1 million. Now they put him on the top 9. I think 1.7 would be my guess for me, Luciano. They gave him about $5 million too much. Mario had no choice to pick up garbage for right D. Look, the quiz coming. Don't worry about this. Getting there. Stay with me. Don't fall asleep. Jose has no goal. I think Chicago have the best logo. One logo best of worldwide. Second best on Montreal. I like Chicago, the best logo. And we did this last year. No problem, Bobby. Coach, do you hear is on the NHL right more anyone to listen to? Have ever heard anything about COVID mandate? The COVID situation right now, William, is starting to get a little bit increasing, but they have nothing for the NHL. If ever it's not to become a major, nothing changed for the rules right now for the upcoming season. So the traveling is being everything. Now, the NHL is always depending of the country, the restriction, everything like that. So if it's something happening there, they have to go this way. How they go inside the country, the borders, everything like that. Like Perduzzi cannot go everywhere. Last year was Archibald for the Edmonton too. So, but right now nothing changed at that moment for the NHL about this. Who do you like the new assistant for MSL? Boy, Bouillon, Grafford, someone else. Bouillon does not go there. He's going to be with the development hockey development coach. For me, I will go with Mike Crawford or any coach have experience, Marco, where he can helping the staff. They are young staff over there. I'm talking about Burroughs, Letowski, and St. Louis. All right, Le Cavalier is around, of course, but I think for the defenseman, I would love to have a defenseman coach and experience. When I'm talking about experience, at least a 7-8 years experience, and you have some kind of play hockey before that's helping more. But they need a guy like this. I don't know specific like Mike Crawford or a specific, but I think Dan Boyd would not be what I'm thinking. I don't see that. Yeah, no experience. At some point you need to go with experience. About the Emerson with too much on my mind. How much you would give him, Luciano? Mr. Stu Peterson, welcome back. You cannot give him 2 years, Luciano, for Pierre Egval. He become a UF free next year, I believe. I could be wrong here. Here we go. He cannot. That's the reason why Luciano, he got maybe more, because he become a UF free next year. So he cannot get 2 years at 1.5. I still believe Luciano 1.7. I know we talk about $1,000 for now, but I will not give him the 2.25 he got. Joseph, why Tyce Thompson go to arbitration make no sense to me. And it's us because the negotiation between the agent, everything like that. If you go him, let's go with Gat over there. I want to be sure I'm all right to tell you the good answer about this. I want to be sure you have a close. That's what I would try to get with him. I don't know what happening with this one over there. Joseph, he have only 9 points. He just finished his entry-level contract. Now, what happened about this? He would not... He applied for arbitration because it will become UF free after 1 year after that or 2 years. So they tried to get him to not go that way. And they know at some point he cannot set 1.5. So they're going to show them, I expect 1.25 possible maximum. And they never go to arbitration, Joseph. Can guarantee that will not go there. Coach, your ears on the NHL and you want to listen to her and you get some feedback from player or generation coming Canada because COVID-19. And no, the only people like players, some of them will be upset about this, right? About the COVID-19, like back and forth. But they understood it's part of the game, right? And they as a country decide. So it's not like NHL. NHL makes some, when it was really high, they make some, the bubble and the player cannot be connected, they cannot do this, they cannot go out, everything like that. And now it's more free. And if something happened at the borders of the country, they have to apply what the restriction is going to be. But right now, the NHL have no words anyway. I heard for this one there. Have a good night, Adam. Do you buy the Adik Wright did not perform because he's missing a year? All the other guys missed the same thing. It's one of the damn Marco. about this one over there. I don't want to go. I'm making a video. 1 year, work ethic, the passion, attitude. That's 4. Steve, Caulfield, the next Romanov. I don't know what you mean by this. Romanov is a defenseman. Caulfield is a winger. So I'm not sure if you talk about trade. I don't know what you mean by this. I apologize. I wish I could help you to answer that a little bit. How much did Golak get? 2.7, I believe. I like when someone asks me this because I need to remember all the time. Oh my God, I was wrong. 2.750 for 4 years. One of the best contract in NHL. Welcome, Mr. Stevie. What's his Golak contract number? I just gave it to you. Good night, Adam. Shadow contract not as bad as the Gilbranson. 4-4. That's another one we don't understand too much about this one. Shadow same contract to you. I would be okay with this part over there. Yeah. Steve comments découvrir la chaîne. Do you agree que Romanov never live up the expectation? Not for me. I think he reached exactly what he was supposed to be. I never see as an offensive player. If you follow him at KHL when he was 18 years old, he never been a skater. He never been a transition. He never been on offensive side. He scored 1 goal every year. I don't see that kind of offensive maybe people always expect. He's solid on defensive zone. He's still young. I think he's going to get better at 26 years old when he's going to learn the defensive perfectly. He's still shaky sometimes, like too much, right? Sometimes to play fast, you have to think slow. That's an expression in hockey. When you want to play the fast game, play slow game. So he was not registered too much, the details of the game enough to understand because he was try to get fast. And he missed a couple of zone coverage because of that. I still believe he's going to be a solid second defenseman. Hit a lot, but never been going to be an offensive player. If he was 6'4", he would be like Joel Edmondson. If you want to compare, if he was bigger or taller, it would be Joel Edmondson. The guy can score 5 goals, 3 goals per year, 15 points, 20 points. A Ben Chariot, but Ben Chariot have more offensive, so it's not too much right there. But that's the best I can give you about him. Thanks so much, William, for the 5K. Let's make 6. How many NHL coaching jobs are the Canadian-born people point 25 over under exact? How many NHL coaching jobs are held by Canadian-born equal 25 over under exact? Oh, good question, Peter. I don't know, but I don't see more as 7 American coach. Now you can be exact, but I would say over. Comment tu découvres la chaîne, Nico? Caulfield, the next one up. Caulfield produces 25 last game of the season. Caulfield, the next one. If Caulfield produces the 25 last game of the season. Caulfield, the next one up. If Caulfield produced the 25 last game of the season. I apologize, TV. Produce the 25. I honestly, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not sure I understand. Someone can help me. That'd be great. If you don't mind. If you have any question, please put you. Ben oui, en fouillant sur YouTube. Et toi, mon Nicolas. Great show, coach. You make that news day full énergie et interaction. Thanks so much, Frédéric. Bienvenue sur la chaîne, mon Nicolas. Très bien de dire ça, mon ami. Tu viens de répondre à ta. Sarkozy would perform better. And Can't scrimmage when they are more skate. Yes. I agree with you about this one over there. You have a lot of drill over there, and Sarkozy is not that way. But again, until then, I will see more. But right now, for the benefit, would be Laval. I don't think Laval is worth. Yeah, Kelly, we all agree with Luciano. Alan Barnes, welcome back. Slav Squash. Just by experience, Stevie, and face-off, little bit zone coverage, and to understand the system, I will start with DUARTE. At this tampering, no, so going on with all this tampering, I don't know, Jose. It is what it is sometimes. You want what to? They should make a ref wear camera every game. It could get better to decide whether or not a goal was played with Isaac. Give fans a look at why they don't call something penalties. One possible. Kowalski, Slavkovski, Drouin, DUARTE, Anderson, Dadonov, Dak, Conway, Pitlick, Evan, Armia. Where do you put Hoffman, Marco? It's not bad. I'm just not sure about Slavkovski, but it's not bad. Exact. That's what I thought. You know what I mean? Like Peter has said. Yeah. On fait comment ça se passe dans ton logement? Très bien, mon Nicolas. J'ai vendu mon auto verbalement. Ça devrait être mercredi. À partir de mercredi jusqu'à dimanche, là, je vais prendre mon billet d'avion puis je vais partir dans 3 semaines. Mais je ne suis pas certain. Tant que je n'ai pas mon auto vendu, je ne peux pas rien faire. Il m'a dit qu'il y aurait l'argent mercredi. On va voir. Que je ne m'en fais pas trop pour l'instant. Kowalski, Anderson experience. Mass on the first line. Don't put that pressure on Sarkozy right now on the star's career. Absolutely right, François, about this one there. Yeah, mon Nicolas, je t'ai répondu. Il n'y a pas vendu son char encore. Nice. I like your line, but I would switch Anderson and Sarkozy. I agree. Mais peut-être un tigre dans ton char en ce moment. Peut-être qu'il y a un tigre dans ton char en ce moment. Cole, do you think Vegas are stuck to contract a lot of money long term? The way they build that team, look, it's like the staff management. The staff management all disorganized. That team is disorganized. At some point, they started to say today, many players don't want to go back over there anymore. The way they trade the players. Look what they did to Rand Reese. Look what they did to Charles Galland. Look what they did to Peter DeBoer. Look what they did to Marc-André Fleury. They gave Pacioretty. Look what they did with Alex Dock. And I can go all the way. So people said, yeah, we make money, but they treat you like crazy after that. And they're starting now to get around the league. That's what I heard today in the NHL. So it would be interesting if it's a big, the city is a great place to go, but the way they treat, I'm not sure. François Anderson does not have the hockey IQ. Play with those guys where they play to die. He's a north-south for sure. About this, we have to wait until what's going to happen. If you put Sarkozy on the first line, all the pressure perform to 3 young players. That's the reason why I will not put Anderson, and that's the reason I will not put Slavkovski. That's why I will put Dadonov over there. Yeah, again, Marco, the guy is not ready to play in NHL. If he does not score, Marco, 0 goal the first 15 games, you're going to send 10 people. Now they should take Shane Wright. Let him play in Laval. Let him learning the game. Let him to see what he looked like. He's not a great hockey player yet. He has too many things he needs to change before that. He's not to go dominate the NHL, guys. That's not he is. He's too young. He needs to learn. We did not get a McDavid right there. We get a 25 to 30 goal per year. And then after that, we'll see how he's going to develop. Don't let them right now. Look what happened with Kotkaniemi. Look what he did, what he said about Kotkaniemi. Too early. Too early. Let them over there. It doesn't know what we call Cooley. Let's go back and Laval. We have nothing to push right now. No push. Let's play the people. We give them money and then go from there after that. I will use Emil Pitlick with 14 in the sun. Eke will make you forget enough in 2 years. Marco, that's a good one over there. I agree with you. And 2 years, not this year. Don't forget to click on the likes. Thanks so much, RJ. What number will Cup wear? I didn't see it. If you could choose any other occupation other than you do involved in hockey, where you are, what you do. Honestly, two things now because I did a lot of things, right? I will go on I did video coach, but I never did an analytic a lot. Like I would like to searching more to become more smarter, to become an analytic. The number attract me. I have a good memories, but the number attract me. The sophisticated that. I love video coach because I love to watching the clips and okay, look this guy, look his strike, look his stick, look his shoulder, look his hands, look his weight, look right there. And look, he did not his option passing. So I love those stuff like that. And finally, I never thought, I think the mic, if I was speak very well English, I would love to be a guy on analysis, on the TV, on the radio, or maybe the description. But I'm not sure I can do it. I'm too old anyway. But those, I would love it. I would not be like head coach or assistant coach. I prefer those kind of, I love to work behind the scenes. You know, that's where I am right now. I'm alone and I love those stuff like that. So analytic, behind the mic, and when I see analytic is like the Vincent Le Cavalier job right now. He look clips and he tell to Martin Saint-Louis, look this, or he said to Ken Hughes, look, this kid does this. I would love to do that. And then with my life development coach I have, I would love to meet the players and talking about live and talking about why he see this, everything like that. That's what I would love to do. Great question, William. This touched me a lot. What number will Cup wear at Detroit? I have no clue, KLS. Usually they put the number over there. I see Perron wearing the same number, but I don't know if Cup is going to be the same number. Great question. Kulak, one of the purest example, hometown discount. You will see, well, maybe not as much as Giordano. Maybe Johnny is the best thing of summer. I don't think so, Sretic, about Giordano. The best right now, I'll be honest with you, is Kulak. All the UF3 is Kulak. Giordano was not a UF3, by the way. But I believe Sretic, Kulak is a great set there. Marco don't like Hoffman. No, I understand your point of view about this. The corner also can protect Suzuki Caulfield. One opponent will intimider Suzuki Caulfield. Ça va être dur vu les parts en Thaïlande. Ça va être dur vu que tu pars en Thaïlande. Il n'y a rien qui change, Nicolas, au niveau du channel ici. La seule chose qui va peut-être changer, c'est l'émission à midi le jour. Que j'ai pensé à un moment donné, il va falloir que je le laisse aller anyway. Donc, c'est seulement le lot. Ouais, ça va être loin, c'est certain, c'est sûr. Thank you, RJ. Very kind of you. Thank you, William. I hope you're right, François. I like Andy, but he's very limited. Okay, you're absolutely right. He's not a finisher, by the way, Marco. Most new franchise start for the bottom, like Seattle, Golden Knights start at the top and the front part for the beginning. They would plan for a few years after the next. The problem, Bobby, is that you have no prospect to build a team, you need draft pick, trade, you have free. They only make trade and they sign players. All the draft they get, the trade, they gave it everybody. Will that enough protect Garfield is key one the opposite team will decide to intimidate? Not really, Francois. He's only 5'11", I believe 5'10". It's not that kind of players he is. What position did you play in hockey? Forward. I started as a goalie when I was very, very young. And I moved center, winger, and I go back center after that. But too small. Thanks so much, Marco, for my English. Unfortunately, I wish it was better. It's never been easy for me, English, but that's another story another time. And with they are signed Delorier. Look, it's not a good time for that. And what he got from Philadelphia, I would never give him 4 years with a close, no trade 10 team. Unbelievable. Merci, mon Marco. The quiz is coming. Thanks for all your artwork and to another great information show. You have been a great analyst on TV. Okay, thanks so much. Why do you think the NHL has many less elite goalie right now? Never see many tandem. Yeah, it's fun ways, right? You don't have any more for since COVID. It's become a trio and not a duo anymore. You don't have any goalies anymore, the 60, 70 games, 55 game anymore. You're going to get more the 40, 45. You're going to get a backup 30. You're going to get number 3 at 10, 8, 7. That's the new direction. At some point, you're going, so the quality of goaltender are lower and the offensive is getting better because you don't have the number 1 60 time anymore or 55 time. You're going to have always 3, 4, 5 iron goalie in NHL. But it's going to get a trio, at least a good tandem now. It's because that's the new ways to get there. The injuries getting hard. It's getting harder to be a goaltender physically, mentally. And then the COVID changed everything. So for me, and then the quality is less in North America. They really not focus on this. I still believe someone was really smart in the goalies, start his own high-level goaltender and teaching them. And the team or the North America did not push enough on goalies the last 10, 15, 20 years compared to Finland, Russia, and Sweden. Kulak is going for the third pairing defenseman. Yeah, he's always been that way, Randy, but you know what you get with him. And that's the beauty about Kulak. And he can jump in number 2 if you have to. Nobody like many are not alone. As I agree with you, they're going to give the only draft pick away regular player too. I agree. Batman is Daniel Gado et Poisman Vegas. That enough is simply because he's Russian. What future constellation, as somebody mentioned about, yeah. You never know with this. Somebody are very Frenchy. Yeah. That's why the need Anderson first line is not the perfect choice, but when you consider first inspect, you make a shot by Colonel Fisher. Yep. I agree with you, Francois. And I don't know how many people we are. The only thing I know, we're going to go now on the Frenchy Quiz. I apologize. I changed my picture before I come here. Here we go. That's what we at that moment. Hello, Vinny, James Bounds, 007. Show up at the right time. Here's the quiz. For the new people, we have 5 questions at the end of the show. And at the end of the show, it's 5 crazy questions. Some is funny, some is boring, some hate me. By the end of the day, it's just about fun. It's not about to be an expert. It's just to finish the show that way. So we have 5 questions. We wish good luck to everybody. And Luc Lafortune is an expert on the on question. Here we go, guys. Are you ready tonight? Question about the draft and then question about the Toronto Maple Leafs. Good luck, everybody. Sometimes we say it's not about who's win the game. It's about who is 0-5. Here we go. Since 1963 NHL draft, how many times a team did draft first overall and they don't exist anymore? How many team draft first overall, they don't exist? So example, it's not counted like you don't push like the Colorado Avalanche and Quebec. So Quebec disappear. Could be one team, other team, right? So Atlanta Thrasher example, or the Colorado Barons, the Colorado Rockies, everything like that. How many teams don't exist anymore? They have a first round pick overall. 8, 10, 12, 14, or 16. Marco, Jose, RJ, Nicolas. Hold on. I have to control everything right now. Nicolas, RJ, Marco, Jose, Ron, Randy. Okay, Boomerang, welcome back. Bobby, Jose. Dan, welcome back. Don't forget to click on the likes. Rusty, welcome back. Francois, Charlie, Brian. You guys, you're in the chat. You don't talk a lot. William, Luke, Kelly, Dan, Vinny, Mark Rabinowitz. Here we go. Some of you did well. Congratulations. Peter August, thanks so much.
Oh my God!
If you answer B, you are the winner of this. We have a lot, ladies and gentlemen. Nicolas got it. Ron, and many of you, KLS, Brian, Kelly, Mark, and Vinny 007. Brian Stahl, Still Bell got it. And we have Caleb, and then we have Randy N. Got it. Ron got it. And Marco at the beginning got it, of course, at the beginning. Congratulations, the one did it. Let's move on. Matsis Ashley, we're going to give you a mulligan for Matsis Ashley, got B. Question number 2. How many times a team draft first overall pick back to back? How many times this happened since 1963? They pick back to back. 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, or 6 times. Congratulations. Francois Mulligan. Marco said A. Nicolas said B. RJ, thank you. Van, welcome back, Van. Jose, Bobby, K. Boomerang, Mathis, Run with Kings, Joseph, Brian, Randy, Mark, William, Francois, Luc, KLS, Charlie, Vinny, Rusty, Peter. Here we go.
Oh my God!
The winner of this one over there is D, 5 time. And Brian take the lead at 2. He's the only one with 2 good answers, following by many of you with 1 good answer. Brian is at 2. 5 was the answer this one.
Oh my God!
Question number 3. Here we go. The Toronto Maple Leafs draft 509 players. How many of them play over 500 games in NHL? 34 of them, 62 of them, 88 of them, 104, 121. Which team, Boomerang? I will say to you, Edmonton, Quebec, on my head, quickly. There we go. 34, 62, 88. And the rest. RJ, Nicolas, Joseph, Brian, Luc, Marco, Francois, Caleb, Jose, Bobby, Ron. Grooves the gold back in the house tonight. Grooves the goal from UK. Welcome back. Casey, Gapomran, Randy, Van, William, Charlie, Vinny, Rusty Color. Do we have Brian? Brian, do you have an answer this one? Brian 1, Brian 2. Brian, we got it. All right, got it. The answer of this one, guys, is...
Oh my God!
B, 62. Van F 2. Brian at 2. Vinny James Bond 007 at 2. Congratulations. Don't forget to click on the likes. Goes the gold. Got 1. Peter August, we have 1 right now. And they are the answer of this one over there. Let's go move on to the question number 4.
Oh my God!
From the Toronto Maple Leaf draft players on this list, which one had the most goals in NHL? Tiger Williams, Laurie Bushman, Nazem Kadri, Gary Lehman, and Frederick Modin. They were all drafted by Toronto, but which one had the most goals in their career? Good luck everybody. RJ, I got you. François, yeah, as soon as a friend of Lamness. Nicolas, got you. Kibumram, I got you. KLS, I got you. Jacques Plan, Grooves, Marco, Van, Randy, Luke, Run with Kings, Brian, Bobby, François, Joseph, Mark, Bobby, William, Charlie, Vinny, Bobby, I got you. Vinny, anybody else? I'll give you 5 seconds for everybody. Francois, please brain. I got 1. Look at person. Really?
Oh my God!
Dan said D. Gary Lehman. The answer to this one, guys, is Peter August said C on that one. It was surprisingly Tiger Williams, ladies and gentlemen, have the most goals, and Brian take the lead at 3 over the couple of you. Congratulations, Brian got 3. 1 more to go.
Oh my God!
Question number 5. Some of you are still in the game. Some of you are 1 and 4, like Nicolas. From all the Maple Leaf players drafted, which one has the most minus and NHL? Minus. All right? So which one of them have the most minus in NHL? Laurie Bushman, Wendell Clark, Randy Carline, Gary Nealon, or Luke Richardson? Good luck, everybody. People looking at their scores 04. I love it. RG said E. Thank you, RG. Joseph, he said Cruz. Bobby, I got you. Nicola, Marco, Al Dragon, welcome back, Al. Mark, Brian, Rusty, Van, William, KLS, Luc Laporson, Kibumram, Randy, François, Charlie, Ron, Vinny, Peter August. Mulligan for 5 seconds. I don't know what's TV anymore. The answer of this one again, Dan gets C.
Oh my God!
And he got right. Illusion, welcome back. The answer is D. Gary Nealon and Brian win tonight with 4 good answers, followed by Van at 3, Marco at 2, and Vinny James Bond at 2. The goal is at 2. Are the winner tonight, Mr. Brian. First time in the house tonight. Congratulations, Mr. Brian. Tonight, SLATER. we go. This concludes, guys, another great show of the Hockey National Show Power Play Special Edition Sunday night. We are back tomorrow night at 9 o'clock with Coach Frenchy, of course. I don't know, we have some insider. Every day at 11 o'clock, we do the Montreal Canadiens video. And then at 12 o'clock, we do another morning skate show. Until then, I wish you an amazing, great night. And we wish everybody, stop this, just play music. Luc Lafortune.
You are awesome.
Here we go, everybody. Congratulations, Brian, again.
Amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you.
Thank you so much again for your participation tonight. Before you leave, don't forget to click on the likes. Until then, of course, be well, be healthy. Find a way not only to dominate your day, but find a way to dominate your second half of what? Yes, your 2022. We love you, people. Have an amazing, great night, everybody. See you tomorrow night.
What do I know?
Good night, Frank.
What's going on now? Is this
Good night, Cruz, Charlie, Mark, Francois, Nicolas, RJ, Bobby, back at the nuts. Peter August, Brent Stilbell, congratulations, KLS, William. Thank you, my friend Nicolas. Marco, Ron with Kings, Randy, Vinny James 007, Mark, Rusty. All the moderators tonight, we welcome you and thank you again. Adam, Danny, and Jose. Hockey Fox, here we go. Thank you so much. Mr. Van, thanks again to be with us tonight. We did not see Tim and Rison tonight. Randy N, Peter August, by the way. I forgot your name, I apologize. See you next time, Mr. Hockey Fox. Not a problem, Vinny. Everybody's busy. We miss you. See you next time, my friend.
Get a grip now. Just finish what you started. Don't like the feeling that I've been fooled, deceived, and so misguided.
RJ, the man. We love you, RJ. Thank you so much for everybody. Thank you, RJ, again.
What do I know? What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now.
Jamais avec toi, mon Luc.